Larry, I see you out there, bro. What's good, man? Shit, how are you, man? Oh, fuck, I've had a day, but it's been alright. Taking the past couple days off because all the shit that happened, you know, with my family and all that. So, you know, jumping on here late night as fuck. It's like 1:22 in Eastern. What up, whoever? How you doing? What's up, man? What's up, Larry? Whoever? Just, man, like I said, just going through this fucking bullshit. That's why I ain't been on in 2 days, because all the shit that's happened in family and shit. Fuck, it sucks, man. But the show fucking goes on. I don't know if any of y'all know. I posted on Instagram. I bought alexb.live. Wonder what that means. We'll put the other emails out there, like elber@alexb.live. That's my manager's email for like positions if people want to like work or the way we're gonna run the show. Or my email for stuff like that is alex@alexb.live. But that's the show we're gonna run it off of. 2 Cup, what up, brother? Been off here the past couple days just because bullshit, man. Like family and all the shit we've been going through. My God, like something happened the other day. I can't release it. Like it's not a project. It's something that happened. I don't even want to talk about it. It was meant to be done to me, but they did it to my neighbors. It's gonna be in the news, like local Houston news. It's fucked up beyond all recognition, like straight up foobar. Will make you lose your faith in humanity. And like I said, I'm just gonna pop up in here and pull up the newspaper, or we'll watch when it's on TV on the news. But there were 7 cop cars in the street, 3 K9 units over what happened, and this person was a big bitch of a pussy to do what they did to my neighbor. Of course, they didn't face him. They thought it was me. But what they did was fucking despicable. I'm not talking about vandalism. I mean, it's fucking despicable. I can tell my neighbor kind of resents me for it because I'm like, well, everybody else in the neighborhood is older than I am. But they thought it was mine. Like I said, I'm just going to show the newspaper when it happens. What up, Slugo? Cool Cat. What up, brah? RC1, what up, Tragic? What up? Oh, what up, man? Cool. Yeah, my new thing, like I said, we purchased alexb.live. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a live from Millionaires Row, Kentucky Derby, and then we come home, we start shooting. Like I said, we've been working with the False Hawks guys, some of them, might be some other people involved, but yeah, this shit that happened, it was meant to be done to me. But like I said, it's not just vandalism, it's way beyond. But then again, it's too much done by some bitch pussy who wouldn't even face my neighbor, who they thought was me. You all won't believe it. It will make you lose your faith in humanity. That's why I haven't. This is evil. This is pure. This ain't asshole. This ain't fun. This is pure fucking evil. Even like, I know for a fact 1 million walkers that hate me, they're going to cry. And not over something I did. It's over the heinousness of what whoever it was does. And you know what the stupid part was? Is how easily they got themselves fucking caught. They got their license plate by like 6 of our neighbors. And I'm not going to tell the story. It's not mine. I'm just going to hold up the newspaper, or we're going to recap it when it comes on. I'm going to watch it live. It'll be on tomorrow morning or the next morning. But I mean, the cops swamped the street all day. I can tell my neighbor resents me for this. But like, oh my God, talk about psychos, pussy ass psychos that won't wait for you to come. Oh my God. Like I said, when people hear, like, read what happened from the papers and the news, they're going to be like, okay. Well, I'm sure some will be like, we can still do it. 99%, even those dark motherfuckers are going to be like, what the fuck? Put it this way, it's I would say it's worth, in a way, actually, It's worse than what happened to my father's gravestone. Except this isn't vandalism. But yeah, and people want to know why I'm in a bad mood or why I crash out all the time. Do you notice that I'm only saying it because they commented on my X page. They follow me on all my pages and don't follow them back. Like Frank Ravis. He made a comment. I didn't comment back. I'm done doing that. That doesn't piss me off anymore. I realized what a fucking loser that motherfucker is, and finally someone it clicked. It was like, dude, don't waste your time again. And honestly, if I'm ever lucky enough to see him, I'll just get to show you how tough he is. But I'm in a bad mood right now, just cause like the evil that had what happened, been at the right house, dude, you'd already be. Luckily, my neighbors are old people and more temperate. Have a lot more temperance than I do. It is. What up, CeeLo the Great? Oh, God. Yeah, like I said, I just ignore them motherfuckers now. Like, they keep posting on my page. I go check my ex. I don't even write back to them. But the shit that happened is so fucked up. Just put it this way. Fuck it. I can't even put it anyway, but just. It's so fucking sad. Harmless little. You won't believe it when it comes out in the paper. That's all I'm saying. You won't fucking believe it. And I've got to somehow come on here and, all that shit. Even with my family and the show we're shooting in a month, and I got to be at Millionaires Row in 3 weeks. That sounds like an asshole thing to say, live from the dirt, but it's true. Like it sounds fun, and it is fun, but dealing with all this shit, with all this loss and all this fucking craziness, it's also not fun. Oh, dude, 2 Cup, they thought it was my house, and whoever, this person's caught. They're caught. They're already done. Like, since it's an ongoing investigation still, and they haven't released, I'm not even really supposed to talk about it. I just know that they've put together that they were looking for me. Not looking for me, but looking to do something, because they didn't even knock on my neighbor's door. What they did to him, in the night in the bed, and it was far worse than any vandalizing. Far, far, far worse. But of course they were too pussy to do anything. Just all I can say is use your imaginations, but it is fucking horrific. Do any other fish deal with this shit? Like, god damn, what the fuck did I do for this kind of evil? Jesus Christ. But if I ever meet that person, even though it had nothing to do with me, believe me, it would piss a lot of people. Even if you hate me 100% with your whole soul, this would piss you off, I think. RCM 2 Cup, I really, like I said, I don't want to say, but worse than both of those. Not people, 2 Cup, no. People know. That's all I'm going to say. People know. And breaking and entering into a backyard, their backyard, yes. Hell yeah, Larry. I appreciate you. That goes on till March 12th. Like I said, we've got you all marked down. I promise. That's fun. Like, I promise. But it's great. RC1, MR, you're very close. You're actually on. I'm not going to say anything. It was a dog. And it was skinned alive. That's all I'm going to say. Skinned. And I do mean skinned. Skinned. I mean, it was so fucked up. I thought it was my house. I thought it was my guard dog, Lily. It wasn't. It was my neighbor's dog, who also has a pit. Their pit's just a lot nicer than Lily. But they got the dude. I know he's already like booked and everything. But they skinned the dog. They skinned him. I don't even know if I should be saying this shit, but it's what happened. I came out to like all these cop cars and my neighbor just crying their eyes out, like bawling, like sons and daughters. There was like two little boys and a girl out there crying, the wife, even the dad. And this big ass dog just, I have pictures of it in my phone. I'm not going to show them until it's released by the police. But there were 7. It's crazy. It is fucking crazy. And they thought it was my house. And they know that because of the license plate and because of who it was. I'm not even allowed to know the suspect name because of some kind of safety until they release the information because of ongoing investigation bullshit. I just know because our whole street came out and like when it was fucking crazy, bro. Oh no, yeah, they got him within like that, but by that evening, like 6 hours later. Like I know that's all I know is they were allowed to tell him they have apprehended the suspect, but they can't release any other details, and it's not my police report to follow, so they're gonna get the details first, and I'm sure he'll tell me. But they do know that it was targeted toward because that's what my neighbor's already told me, and from what he knows, they've looked into some, I don't know how they found out, but it was targeted through someone's web history, looking up my name and my address and shit, and a bunch of shit about me. And then my neighbor's animal ends up, a pit bull, which I have a pit bull in my backyard. She's just a lot more vicious than, No, two cup. This was literally sorry. I was up like so early. This was night before last. That's why I haven't been on in 2 days. Like just that and like all my family shit going on because I lost 2 members of my family and then this next door, like what the fuck is happening? And people wonder, why does he crash out? Family challenge. Fucking now I know I have people trying to do weird shit in the back of it. They can try to do it to Lily. Lily wasn't as nice as Abraham. Abraham will come up and lick you. Too bad Abraham's been skinned. Literally, when I say skinned, I mean skinned like some Dexter shit. Like it took skill. They didn't, like they tortured. You can tell. No bones broken. It is the sickest thing you've ever seen. What up, Clyde? How you doing, buddy? But like I said, they enter my backyard, Lily's gonna do way worse than Abraham. Abraham was a sweet dog. Lily's not. I've shown that before. But it just breaks my heart because he was such a sweet little fucking puppy. He wasn't a puppy, but you know what I mean? He was a sweet little dog. He'd come up and just lick you and stuff like, what the fuck? Knowing that I was the target. And they found out that I was the target through the suspect's phone history. Thank you, Clyde, bro. Adam, I know, dude. That's like I said. Fuck the family challenge. That was deep enough, and my dad's gravestone and this and that. But now that one, anybody else won't get past Lily. Abraham will lick you. If you're in our yard, Lily will immediately attack. She is not a nice dog to anyone on the planet. Need a demonstration? I'll show you one day. Like straight up. There's an AT&T guy that didn't come back here because she ran it. Yeah, but shit, I'll never let my animals out. They'll go out anyway. Besides Lily. I can't believe it. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's just showing that, like, motherfuckers are out there to get me like that, but too pussy to stand. They'll take a little innocent animal's life, but they won't come after the big bad monkey. Ah. And my neighbor had to suffer for it. My fucking neighbor had to suffer for it. Oh yeah, dude, 2 Cup. It's gonna be on the news in Houston. I mean, there's no way it won't be. There was 7 cop here, 3 K9 units. Like, fuck, it was crazy, bro. Like, I mean, I'm sure, like animal cruelty, theft, all that shit, da da da, breaking and entering. I don't know what the backyard means because I don't think that they didn't enter the home. I know that. Fucking, but it's crazy, bro. Soupskin, what up? I know it's fucked. How do you think that makes me feel though? Like they've already tried to do it. Dad's grave obituary. We all know that shit. Mama Venmos and all that. Now there's some weird fuck trying to skin my dog backyard. I wish it would have been my yard because Abraham was a nice puppy next door. Lily would rip 10 people's faces off. I'm serious. It would have been, if you had like a little knife or something, that wouldn't have worked against Lily. No fucking way. You will need full army train gear. Like, she attacks. Like, she doesn't just sit, she'll run straight for you. Straight for you. There's no hold up, no like staring, none of that. She just charges. Abraham will come up and lick and let you pet him. They thought they were doing it to Lily. CeeLo, they did get the wrong house because they checked to the guys. All I know is I can't know the name of the suspect, so many safety, ongoing investigation. But my neighbor is kind of resenting me a little bit because he told me in the guy's cell phone they were able, I was the target because his most recent Googles were me and my address and shit, and my shit has been scrubbed from online for the SWAT database and all that shit. But yeah, it was like 6 Google searches on me beforehand, and then he shows up right here. My neighbor's, think about that. Oh, bro, we're camered up all over. That's the thing. That's how you got caught so quick. We're like, we have this fucking. We like they came to us for asking camera stuff. The neighbor on the right, the neighbor on the left. Everyone on the block gave their camera. Like everyone. What up, hamster? Fucking yeah. And no, everyone. Even we got the car on security. You know what I mean? We gave them our tapes. The neighbors gave them their tapes. Everyone gave. They got the guy quickly, like real quickly. I mean, 6 7 hours. But it was just fucked up, man. Like I can't like. Knowing they were trying to do that to one of mine, I wish they would have gotten in the backyard. Lily would have eaten their face. I'm 100% confident it didn't matter what they brought with them. Because I know the difference between Lily and I know the difference between my neighbor's dog, Abraham. He was a sweetheart. Lily is not, unless you know her. Lily is mean as fuck. That is not a scare tactic. Go ahead. Try it. One day, you know what? I'll prove it somehow. I'll go out there and just first I'll have her on a leash and show you how she acts toward other people. I know. Oh, dude. Oh my God. And there's cameras all over the street. But again, it's a mentally challenged person because again, end of a cul-de-sac, cameras everywhere, nice ass neighborhood. Did this fucking idiot actually think he was gonna get away with that? And then just like the evilness of it. Like they even said like the person doing it was trying to keep the animal alive. It's fucking weird, dude. Because like in all the pictures, there's not even a nick in any of the muscles. Not even a slice. It's just all the skin, like filleted. Yeah, what up, Sleepy Cow? I know. And do you think it doesn't make me feel bad seeing a family crying next door when someone was trying to target my animal? I wish they would have tried to get Lily. That's not a joke. Think I was lying about my monkeys? Think I was lying about Mama's house? Think I'm lying about Lily in the backyard? 2 different dogs. Abraham was a sweetheart. Lily was a rescue pit. Believe me. bring your tranquilizer, shit, everything, because she would have mauled you. Abraham would have licked you. You are so lucky you got to the neighbor's house. You are so fucking lucky. Well, actually, they're not going to get this message because they're sitting downtown in Houston Metro right now. I do know that. I know, but just the fact that I was the target of it, like, what the fuck? That's what gets me the most. What have I done to fucking hate my father, create these Twitter accounts with my dad's page, these usernames, and now skinning animals, attacking obituaries, gravestones, Venmos? Is this going to stop? Like, who the fuck is crying so hard? Whose balls? Like, who is off my nuts so bad or obsessed with, hates me, wants to kill, unalive me, wants to sexually fucking whatever it is? That's something to skin a dog. It's also something to destroy gravestone and everything else, but still. Or show up at my house. Why don't none of them have the balls to stick around? Even when they thought it was my house and my neighbors, they didn't even have the balls to stick around. They did it in fucking the dead silent of night. Like a ninja. Like a little punk bitch. How could you do that to a fucking animal? How could you do that to a fucking animal? Like, it's not even my animal. It was fucking heartbreaking. Oh, 2 Cup. As soon as it comes on the fucking news, whether I'm awake for it or not, I'm gonna fucking react to the whole thing. I mean, everyone knows where I live at anyway. Fuck it. I think I'm even in the background. I mean, the camera people were here. I mean, we were all standing outside the whole fucking block. So I'm sure I'm in there somewhere. No, yeah, it's fucked up. Like they got him. So I mean, I'm sure the details will be released by tomorrow or the next day. But I mean, because of the heinousness of the crime, that's why it's going to make the papers. Like they skinned this motherfucker and then left it on the doorstep. Didn't even try to cover their license plate. They didn't. They didn't even use a stolen one. Like that's how I knew they were mentally challenged. There's cameras. Fucking our own neighborhood has cameras, not just the houses. Like the neighborhood, you pull in the big lake, the water fountain. There's cameras right there. I just can't believe it. If someone had that been one of my animals, oh boy, then you would have won because you would have got me in prison for the rest of my life because I would have gotten myself arrested and then I'd have found you in there. You think that's a lie too? I would purposely get myself arrested to get myself near you. How could someone do that? How could someone fucking do that? But that just lets me know now. Okay, so I have 3 cameras on the outside, just in my house, and 4 on the inside. I have a 4th camera. It's another doorbell. We already have a doorbell, but I've got another doorbell, like ring. It's all ring shit. I have a camera in the back, but I might put a doorbell on the back too, just to have an extra one. No, we didn't catch a look at him, but we saw him, but he was wearing a mask and shit. He was covering his face and shit, but the dumbass didn't cover his fucking license plate or anything like that, or fucking, I don't know how they do the CCTV shit, but they got him pretty damn quick. That's the only thing, and I didn't even hear that from the police. I heard that from my neighbor, because they're going to share more information with him than they're going to share with me. But, like, I'm cool with this neighbor, but now I can feel this weird vibe. He was, like, he thought the shit I did was awesome, cool, yeah, this and that. But he's not blaming me, but, like, I can feel this weird resentment, like, you motherfucker. Yobo, someone showed up and they thought it was my house and they skinned my neighbor's dog. And I'm going to react to the newspapers, or if it's on local news tomorrow morning or the next morning, thinking it was my house. The dude got apprehended, and the last 6 searches are in Venmo, all doing with me, like Alex B, fish tank, Alex B address, Alex B this and that, MonkeyKingCobra, all his Google searches, the past 6 were me. It was just like, so that's how they found out. That's what I was looking for. But like I said, the house next, idiot, into the cul-de-sac. Like every fucking house on this fucking dead end. As camera, that's when I knew, okay, he's not smart if he's not covering the license plate, didn't even switch it, like nothing. Nobody should do shit like that anyways, but if you're going to do something so evil, you might want to think a little bit harder first. But like, yeah, I can be a brutal asshole. And my mouth, I have an ugly mouth when I get mad at people. I'll admit it. But god damn it, what the fuck? I would never go after someone's relatives or a poor defenseless animal. What did my neighbor's animal do to you? What did my neighbor's animal do to you, man? Or fuck it, I was the target. What did my animal do to you? Lily would have mauled you. Yeah. You know what's funny? The person's lucky they're sitting in Houston Metro, because Lily would have taken them. That's not a joke. Oh, yeah, I lie about everything. She is the meanest fucking pit bull you've ever met in your life. She is huge, she is muscular, and she looks just the goddamn part. Go look on my Instagram. Check how bony Lily is. And she is an eater of men. Oh my God. If she doesn't know you, she attacks. Like someone strange, we have to put her up. We cannot keep her in that if someone comes to visit. Like, she attacks. People who purposely hurt animals don't have souls. I agree. I fucking agree. How could that's beyond evil. An innocent little... It fucking hurts. And like, it sucks because even I feel bad. That little puppy was cute as fuck. He'd play with fucking, like our animals all the time. Like, who was talking to me about at the council meeting? What? He was talking about you at the council meeting. Who was? Fuck. Clyde 29, what up, bro? I see Clyde W and Clyde 29. Colorado, well, my mama's got a place in Vail, so we do visit Colorado at least twice a year, man. So maybe, and our kid Colorado lives out in Denver and shit, Alex Stein told me to put my first meet and greet together. And then while dealing with all this shit and family shit, like I said, AlexB.live, that's going to be a show we've already talked about. And then, yeah, well. All the shit in between, man. All the shit in between. It's crazy. Oh my God, I just wish I could get my hands on one of these pussies. One of these bitches that come over and like one time, dude. If somebody could do it, have the balls, have some fucking stone. You didn't knock on his door, you don't knock on mine. Knock. Say hello. Let me say hi to you. And a tortured little animal. What a freak. Nah, doggo, I can handle mine. Thank you, though, doggo. I appreciate that. But no, like I said, I'm good. This ain't their fault. This is some sick bastard's fault. There was a guy on The Bachelor. Remember years and years ago? I was way young. Fucking remember something about a dude like chopped the girl up in a suitcase or some shit and sent in Canada? Didn't that happen on The Bachelor? I mean, weird shit happens. That ain't there. But this lies with just mental citizen. Honestly, bro, I don't blame you for wanting you to distance yourself from the fish tank community. It's unbelievable. I just don't understand why so much of the shit is happening to me and not any other fish. I don't get it. All these attacks, man. But at the same time, I get shown love so I don't get it. I just don't. Especially like as evil as it's gotten. But not one of them are willing to do it to my face. Not one. I have willingly doxed myself. I left my garage door open on Fish Tank Live for all you shit talkers that live in Texas. All those walkers. I have fucking done dumb things that I was advised not to, like said, come over and come get some. No one shows. They just ding-dong ditch one time. And they leave their pussy fucking juices running fucking down the street from how fucking scared they were when they were running and speeding off. Julie, someone skinned our neighbor's animal, thinking it was my house. Their sweet dog. We have a pit bull named Lily who's vicious. Abraham was a very, very good dog. Very nice dog. Like I said, so when the paper comes out tomorrow, the next day, I don't know when it will, but we're gonna review it together. But they found out I was the target by going through the guy's phone, and I was his last 6 Googles trying to find my house and all this shit. The drink? Oh, this is a mint ice cream frosty from Wendy's. Alex, yeah, that's right, Nat. I know. Like I said, weird. It's crazy, dog. I wouldn't mention anything about you know who on stream. He was watching last week and has been Anning and what? What? Ongoing to after yours after failing at the neighbor's house. You do number 1% crypto. They're already in jail and you don't know this person because this person ain't been planning. And if you're talking about that bitch, it wasn't him. That motherfucker ain't got two fucking pebbles to rub together to call balls. Are you talking about the dude, that shit kid that made the video? No, he wouldn't even have that much balls. At least that idiot knew the right house, but still ran like it sped off like a punk bitch and a good little boy. No, actually, I just lost 2 family members, and that, yeah, it's real. It was live, wasn't it? That it was live. Jesus. Watching that. Now you don't have to watch. That's how real that is. Now you don't exist. What up, Ant? Sorry, bro. But like, it's just fucked up. And believe me, crypto, that motherfucker ain't planning on doing shit. That motherfucker been talking about it for 4 or 5 months now. But 4 months, and all they did was, where the house, when we were in here with 4 girls, everybody looked at each other and started laughing, and he sped off, leaving his pussy juices on the driveway. Again, not worried about shitheads like that. And no, this wasn't this person. That's 100% accurate. Because that motherfucking could plan. I said, come get it at your own peril. Come get it. Hey, remember I'm 15. I'm right here right now. Hi. So there you go, crypto. There's your last answer on that. The person you think, again, not. That person don't have, like I said, 2 pebbles to call balls to rub together. Ding dong, turn off the camera. That's called punk bitch. And then he messaged me about 67 times. Unmute me, please. Bro, I'm your biggest fan. I'm just like you. I've been to prison, this and that. Please, bro. Dude. Oh, and that's again crypto. That's what a warrior does. They ring a doorbell and run, or they draw things on your car. How scary! But even the person that my neighbor, they didn't even ring on the goddamn doorbell. They did it. I don't know what time it was, the middle of the night, but still. What up, Ant? Exactly, that is the shit that makes you lose faith in humanity. Sam Warren, even if it was the motherfuckers being pissed at ban or just some random person, you know, could have been a random person, but guess what? They ain't got the balls to face me because they didn't knock on his door either. I stream with my garage open now. Run up again, right here. You're not invited. See what I do about it. See what I do. And for the people, again, just a reminder, look up if felons can own guns in Texas. I served out 8.5 years ago. Yes, we fucking can. Thank you, Texas. Yeah, I'm going to show you on Google again. Hey, watch. Let's just watch. Let me just Google this for you. Can felons own guns in Texas? In Texas, felons are generally prohibited from owning firearms, but after 5 years from their release from confinement, mine's been 8.5. And there it is. Read it and goddamn weep. Just remember, that's why I said it out loud. I'm not going to speak his name because he commented on the X page yesterday again. I'll speak the name Frank Rapist, but I didn't respond to him. That's why he doesn't have the balls to show up. I'm not Boogie. I'm not some short little fat defenseless fuck. who talk shit. I'll back it up. Frank's too much of a pussy to try that shit on me. Way too big of a bitch. Anybody else who's done some drawing in dust on a car or sneaking in a neighbor's backyard for a puppy? Ooh, those are some hardcore people, but never knocking on the door. Ringing the doorbell, ding dong ditch. Ooh, scary. Motherfucker, I remember watching the episode of The First 48 with the dude in the episode. His name was Cliff Jones. The episode was Blind Alley. That was in Louisville, Kentucky. Look up the times of incarceration. I watched his episode with him. Do these internet fucks really think I'm scared of them? I've been to the goddamn jungle. But I was born in the Ritz. I've seen both sides of the world and all of it. I can be an asshole, but I am not evil. Jesus Christ. I just can't. I'm still like, my God, I just feel bad for my neighbor, dude. Sleepy Kyle, I want to say so many things right now that would get me banned, but I guess they have rules like that in place because I would already found them, and it would have been over. It would have been more than hands. I don't give a fuck if it was my animal or not. You don't do that to any animal. Not a goddamn stray. Not my enemy's animal. What? Got a beef? Come to the Monkey King with your beef. Bitch, you fucking pussy punks. Come to the king. Not little animals. Not drawing messages in cars. Not Venmos to 72-year-old women 8 states away. Come to me. How come no one's done that yet? I was walking around Vegas, live. Walking around other places, live. Doxing myself, How come not one motherfucker is about it? Not one. At least not one of the walkers. At this point, I fucking dare you. I dare you. I don't give a fuck what internet people say. I dare you. See what the fuck I do about it. Please. See what I do about it. Let's see. A record alone speaks enough for me, and I'll bring that back very quickly, especially with a weirdo like that. Is right. Because they got the balls to go after little helpless, harmless animals and ding to ride on cars, but none of them will say shit to my face. Just behind the safety of keyboards, no pictures. They know all my information, but won't even look me in the face. Won't even show me a picture. They're that goddamn scared. Even the fucking little fruitcake who fucking released that video, drew in my car, covered his face. You know why? Because he don't want me knowing his face. Because he knows I'll fucking go after him. Like a good boy. A good little bitch. That's right, Dinkle. Because not one of them fucking walkers was going to say that shit to my face or do it. Like I said, that bitch didn't answer my Christmas wish, Frank. I ain't Boogie, motherfucker. He knows better. He knows. He'll be leaving an ambulance. He shows up here. And for him to show up at my house is just ruining and ending his career. He'll get bitch made. I pull his bitch card, 10 seconds. There's your legend on the ground. And then I'll fix my hair for you. Feel me? Julie, that's impossible to find out. By the time I got off Fish Tank, my address was like on every single one of my Instagram posts. My address was doxed way before I even got out of the Fish Tank. To track that down would be crazy. Imagine the Discord server and that he's missing him now. And anybody heard from Cincy? Yeah, but 2 Cup, it ain't him. Like I said, we know it because of certain details. I'll just say this. We know it wasn't him because the color. It wasn't the race. It wasn't the same, like that's how easy it was to tell the difference. It wasn't the same race of person. And my neighbor's dog, do you know what a fight it would put up? It would just lick you and lick you and lick you and lick you and lick you. That dog wouldn't harm a fly. That's how tough this person was. That dog would never harm a fly. Fucking sad, yo. And you know what's funny? As these people leave me comments asking me, you got a job? Trying to give me life advice. Over stalking me and skinning next door neighbor dogs, fucking up, getting themselves arrested. They show up at the right crib and actually have the balls to face me, which they never will, because they know what'll happen to them. And sorry guys, that's just the goddamn truth. Keep fucking with my family. Keep fucking with my neighbor. Let me catch you. The first time I catch one person, how come nobody has any videos of them rolling up on me? I ain't seen that yet. Where's all that shit on the internet? Not one goddamn motherfucker. Not one. But I got all these badasses that are coming for me. Hell, they've been coming after me and my monkeys for about 5-6 months now. How many times have I doxed myself? Ooh, he drew on my car. You understand a person that has been to, and the dude tried to convince me, I'm just like you, I've been to prison. Somebody who's hard and has been to prison isn't going to sneak up in a driveway and draw on a car. You think a hardcore motherfucker is going to come drive out of their way? Like, you would have got someone to draw on a car. Dude, if I go out on my way, I'm going to whoop you in front of your mama or daddy or whoever else is there. Hey, wait, that's on my record too. More than once. Online lunatic, part of some dark community that lurks each time you're live. Actually, we were being advised about some documentary. Like, it was weird about people that do that. Oh yeah, they got him like 6 hours later. He's been in Houston Metro since like yesterday afternoon sometime. I don't know the exact time. Yesterday evening. RC, I agree. And it's targeting an animal, targeted my entire family. You know what I mean? Like, my family here, my family there, you know, everybody. It's everybody else just gets to talk to the fish. But no. They have to attack everything. My dad's gravesite, my neighbor's aunt. Like, what is going on? People showing up at the crib. What the fuck did I do to these people? Now do you understand why I say jealousy to the max? Hatred over something? I don't know if it's the way I look. Sorry if it sounds cocky, but I've seen some fish tank fans. And I know you all have too. We know not everybody's up, but goddamn, come on. Some of them are fucking like, whoa. Two, Jesus Christ, I can't believe I'm having to have this talk. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I'm just so fucking tired. Like, I got these shows going on, this Netflix shit going on. I got all this shit, and then people dying in my family, people showing skinning dogs, dad grave zones. Nobody else had to put up with this. What is entertainment? If I would say entertainment is striking raw emotion, whether it's good or bad. Well, evidently, I struck some fucking emotion in some people to make all this shit keep happening. Yeah, you're right, Two Cup. I already know. I've been. And believe me, this motherfucker is like, he'll get beat up in there for what he did. People who do things to like kids or fucking like animals or like, you know, weird shit, like they don't have a good time in jail. Believe that. You just can't even, like, you know, I Honest God, wish, dude. Quit fucking targeting the animals. Quit targeting my family. Target me. Have some stones. Don't fucking hide your picture and just say some words behind a keyboard. You want some action? Come get it. You know where I'm at. I'm tired of telling people, oh no, you're not invited. Yeah, you're not necessarily invited, but if you want to fucking like clout whatever your evil weird ass bunches of them, because this person wasn't the same person. That one person is a different person. Like I said, the first person to write something in my car was a different person than the second person to write something on my car. There's been two people to do that. This third person was a different person entirely. Like I said, all three people have been different. That first person has never returned, never even once. So I don't know what the fuck they're saying. We've already got proof on each one of those facts. It's weird someone would actually be like that. And if it was that person, who's gonna take me for everything? God, I know where you live. You released that video in December. Hi, it's April. I'm still right here with my garage door open. Where are you, bitch? Where are any of you bitches that came over here when I'm awake? No. You little punk pussies like to crawl like little fucking worms, like little cockroaches. We gotta be sneaky because the Monkey King catches us. We're gonna get embarrassed and he's gonna put it online. And he's gonna fucking make us look so fucking bitch-made like we are. He's gonna expose us. I'm gonna expose a few people before I'm done with all this shit. And people ask me why I crash out, why I'm in a bad mood a lot. I don't know, maybe it's this fucking wonderful group of people. Jesus Christ. Well, if there was one of the truest things I ever said, it was this. Do you remember when I first went on that show and I said this? I said, guys, everyone says this about themselves, but with me, it's actually the truth. People either really, really, really love me or they really fucking hate me. There's not really no middle ground with me. You know, like whether it's like entertainment wise or whatever, you know what I mean? There's no middle ground really. At least to strike that hard, because that's fucking crazy. Oh my God. Because if it had not, our cameras would have went off and I would have been able to fucking get the motherfucker and I would have made content out of it. Do you know how much I would have loved woken up this morning to do that, or 2 mornings, yesterday morning, and done that and be like, hey, you know, I would release the whole video. Mopping some bitch ass punk in the fucking trying to wear a mask and shit. If you're a punk, mask off. Fuck it, mask off. Millennium Odyssey, the web series. Go fucking watch that fucking shit right now, you lazy fucks. Or watch it with me. I'm on episode 3. Thomas Carroll, the next Martin Scorsese. Swear I'm gonna fucking get that right without fucking it up. Like, why do I trip that up when I say that each time? God damn it, I knew that. Thomas Carroll, you're the fucking man. Thank you, man, for putting me. See, even little shit like that helps fucking lift my mood a little bit. Thank you, man. Fucking, but yeah, just like goddamn the evilness of fucking the internet. I mean, dude, there's some disturbed peoples out there. What up, Sadbag69? He said, noise. Right on. Thomas Carroll, you're the fucking man. It's just crazy, bro, because, like, yeah, I can be a dick, talk shit, but who wasn't talking shit? Sorry, I'm better at it than the other people I competed against. Like, but this shit is just goddamn, like, I would say, like, American Psycho, but no, they're too pussy to go after a human. So they go after a defenseless fucking next-door neighbor animal. Thinking, bruh, if they would have caught Lily, I wish they would have. Lily to eat in their face. Truly, she would have. Or I'm lying again. See, Abraham was a sweet dog. I mean, you know what I mean? We rescued Lily. So, I mean, sure, our guard dog wasn't that sweet. She loves us. We rescued her. But Lily don't stare at you. She runs. When she spots you, she runs. People come over, she runs. We have to put her in the backyard. Thomas Carroll, you're the fucking man. Thank you, bro. Again. Like I said, more just crazy bullshit. I don't want to keep repeating the same story. It just makes me sad talking about it for the dude. And the relationship between me and my neighbor right now is so fucking awkward because, like, technically, if it wasn't for some deranged weirdo that hated me, his animal would still be here. That makes me feel guilty. Fuck. Thank you, Haji, for the sub on YouTube. I've had to take the normal follows off because people would make weird shit about my dad's name and then make kick accounts and shit like that. It's always fun stuff to deal with, Dude, if he would have gotten away with it, statistically, he would have done it to a human next. No, I know that Tuca, yeah, that's one, exactly. Statistically, is exactly right. And I'm glad he didn't, like, dude, this dude's in trouble. I mean, it's theft, breaking and entering, even though it's just a backyard, fucking, like, I'm sure it's I don't know his exact charge, but I'm guessing criminal trespassing at the very least, fucking, but yeah, animal cruelty is a huge thing now. Like, fuck, especially this was heinous, dude. Like, a judge is gonna look at this and just drop their glasses if they have them, like, be like, this is happening? Dude, it looked like a Viking bear, like a Viking sacrifice. It did, dude. It looked like a Viking sacrifice. I wish they would have killed him in my backyard. I do. I know it sounds fucked up, but I just know Lily would have ate him. No dude with a knife would have ever got Lily, ever. Because I know how Abraham was. He was sweet. He wants to play. He'll come up to you and just, someone could do something evil. Lily is going to just, that motherfucker would have ran and he wouldn't have made it back over the fence. Yeah, people who hurt defenseless animals are beyond hopelessly pathetic and powerless. Yep, Sleepy Kyle, and those are the type of people I have posting hate remarks about my dad on my pages, creating fake profiles. Mike Bernard hates his son. Do you really think that's actually, like, it's annoying that they do it, but, oh yeah, my dad hated me. My dad loved the shit out of me. I loved him too. Like I said, if he was in Iceland and I was 2 minutes late for work, that motherfucker had 80, 90,000 employees. He'd know. He'd call me with a million other things to do. 2 minutes late, I'm in trouble. Believe me, it was harder on his own kids. My dad was, at Mike Bernard, but he's an asshole. Shrewd, yes. Tough, yes. Evil monster, no. He was a businessman. Everybody else knew the businessman. I knew the father, Mike, His funeral was like a celebrity's funeral, man. It's crazy. He did so much for so many people. And I'm just spitting on his fucking legacy like that. Feels like it sometimes anyway. I don't know, in the middle of the night, not last night, but the night before. And that, like, what's today? So 7th, somewhere in the hours of like 4, 3 a.m., 2 a.m., some shit like that. He said it was a ritual. Yeah, see, Thomas K. Respect the Grind. I'll check it out. It is good shit, dude. I mean, his quality, like, I'm not joking. The quality of the shit is really good. It doesn't look like some B-grade bullshit. It looks like the episodes are short, which is cool, but like, it's like a mind from so far from what I understand. It could be right. It's a mind fuck, which are cool, like, things to figure out. But yeah, Millennium Odyssey, the web series. Check that shit out, man. But yeah, the film quality is awesome. I guess that thing started working over there. Hi. Oh, thank you, Zoltar. Said I like this new setup, Alex. It's actually sick, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Check out this. I know I'm trying to make myself happy right now because of bullshit, but check this out. We have I told you, we have 40 more, but I got other ones too. You know what I mean? And fucking it's so, it's which one the fun. But I need to move some of the shit. Like in that first one I had, there's this one again. This one, no, not that. This one, it has a cool ass fire right there, but my shit's blocking it. But like I said, we got the paint now. We just haven't painted this whole goddamn room because all the shit that's gone down lately with my actual family, human members in Kentucky, And then this shit, it's like the craziness never stops. And at the same time, I've got to keep up with all these prior commitments. and these little fucking projects and these little fucking, you know, I don't know. Two Cup, that's really cool of you to say that, bro. You know what's funny is I know exactly what you're saying. Back then, that's when America was really the land of opportunity. I mean, not everything had been done yet. You know, like you said, different time. Things were paid more. You know, it cost $65 to go to like a first semester of college. That was in the fucking 70s. You know what I mean? Like, it's different, man. Shit, when they first started coming here, like settlers and shit in Oregon, did you know to get people to move here, they would give you like 40 livestock and give you like 100 acres of land just to move here and a house? Just to settle like that was when the new world, land of opportunities. This ain't it no more. Everything's been done 1,000 times over. So many markets are saturated. You should have a backdrop that's deep jungle. Oh, believe me, we're working on some monkey shit. We have one. We had one that was actually made for us by this dude Tony Baloney. It's cool. It's actually animated too. But we did a orangutan one. But yeah, no, we're actually working on something just like that. Soon I'm gonna have this little animated intro to my streams, and then when we finally release these goddamn podcast episodes, it's got a whole different animation intro, and I'm gonna do some music by Two Cup and shit. But yeah, the jungle background we definitely thought about. The first one is it, bro. Oh, thank you, Zoltar. You're the man. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that for real shit. I guess we'll watch some fucking Blood Games. Fuck 2:20 a.m. Just hanging out. And if you like the content, guys, smash that like button and that share and whatever else is below, and click that link and shit down there. You know what all those other streamers say. That shit. For real, I do appreciate it. Y'all fucking know that. I got a Hulk smash or something else that makes me happy. Right on my right. Sorry, I'm setting up the Blood Game shit so I can do all this. I have to change these settings. I think I did 10. Yeah, I'm on part 11, right? Yo, Jackie's thoughts on the incident. She won't worried about the internet stuff. Condolences to your neighbor. Yobo, thank you for saying that. I do. I'll be honest. No one in this house is afraid. That's just, I mean, y'all saw what it is. I wasn't lying about the monkeys. I streamed on fit with my garage door open. I doxed myself. You all haven't even seen Ebony get mad. Her and Jacqueline, same person. See, I'll beat the motherfucker into submission until cops get here. They'll just end it right then and there if I can calm them down. And that's me trying to calm someone down. And you all have never seen me not even close to my wildest. I thought I was like having to explain this a lot. I thought I was on a Hulu show, 2025 PC Baby. I didn't want to get kicked off. Had I known where I was at, I would have been fucking in destroy mode the whole fucking time from the... Oh, God. Oh, my God. Had I known where the fuck I was. But I was like, no, I can't be that crazy. They're going to kick me off. I can't do this. You know, I can't. Otherwise, I'd have been like, what? Like, you know what? Fuck yes. You know what I mean? I know I would still be making that money. I ain't leaving. People will be sending shit. Watch. You're out too. You know what I mean? Say something else. Next. Line them the fuck up. I'm not joking. Say that again. Say that again, what you just said to me. Now that I knew where you're at, say what you just one time. I was at 30% because I thought I was saving myself for Hulu and, oh, dude, this guy's a lunatic. Now I knew where it was. If I ever do get the honor and privilege, believe me, like, that will be my main reason for going. just to show y'all how tough a few people just in hopes. Motherfucker can dream, right? Oh my God. But I will demand no loves. I will demand it. Let's end this shit in 8 seconds. I used to watch this dude's mugshot. I have an MDE shirt and some shit. The video footage, it was a black hoodie and some kind of little black ski mask. Didn't put it on any gloves though, and the idiot wore shorts. He's got to have that 4chan or physiology, right? Alex would have been fun in season 2. Style of crazy is not gonna lie. Oh shit, I imagine Alex Bloodgames feels like it would have been more my style. Like I would have rather like had some fun in that. You know what I mean? Like I like any vampire, like fucking dragons, rogues, shit. I would, and I'm telling you this. I'm just like I said, I always mention. I'm just jealous of the other seasons because they knew their job was to entertain. I thought it was just scenes and challenges that were going to be on, and of course, confessionals. I didn't know me fucking screaming at Symbol or not letting him have the pumpkin carving knife. I said, take it. I wouldn't even let him have the knife. Look down. Oh, I didn't know that was going to be aired. I didn't know me in the room in that night getting it, that it was going to be aired, me screaming at like, stay in the bed, bitch. I didn't know that was going to be aired. Like, what the fuck? I wouldn't have done none of that. Fuck, but now that we know what kind of show. Let me back in if I get back in the ring. That all it is it's a ring to me, motherfucker, and they don't want to get in the arena with me now they know what it is. Because in the moment like I said, certain people get invited on is the moment their careers are over forever, and I will make them bitch made immediately. Of course, they'll have their 5 or 3 loyal fans left. He's still but everyone's gonna see. Trust me. Do I look tough? No. Am I? Motherfucker, I'm hard as fuck. Test it if you don't believe me. I dare anyone. I'm so tired of these goddamn internet warriors. I'm streaming my garage door open, inviting motherfuckers. They want it, come get it. Yeah, that's the first attempt for the bitch, like the pussy punk who came over here and did that, you know, out of the fucking 3 people who have now attempted to do weird shit, drawing cars and shit. We didn't even stop streaming. And there was 4 other girls, and they were just laughing, giggling, and continued drinking and you know, smoking in the little pen and shit. No, they were literally laughing. Stream's still up there to this day. Skirt. That's right, skirt. Bitch. Alex gonna lay down a 1980 style. Hey, bruh. Hey, bruh. The best of the best. Na 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 na. Like I said, fish thing still fucked up my birthday. Like I still don't understand the whole thing behind that. I was born in 88. Why does nobody understand that? That's another weird thing on the website. Like they still like won't change that. I don't understand why. Like that's the weirdest part about it. Like first I was told to say my age was this. I assume they did the same to Mizzy and fucking whoever. There was 3rd person, I can't even remember. Fucking that's 4 times, and I was like, what? Okay, I guess I was. Of course, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck they tell me to do. These are my Hulu gods at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, fuck yeah, whatever you say, sir. And I would have done anything for them, and I just wish it wouldn't end that way. And then now this shit is happening. Shit. RCN1R, I don't even regret that for them. The only time I acted on there was fucking when I acted to be sorry about that shit. Everybody knew when I was mad. It's pretty obvious when I'm mad. And both times that I let that stupid shit slip from my mouth, I wasn't mad. Vask, thank you, sir. I usually, honestly, when people don't know anything about me, like nothing at all, I usually get like 24, 25. That's not even a joke. If I shave this, I have a dimple, and I shave all this completely, it gets even worse. Like I'll get down to like 21 and 22 sometimes. And I'm not saying this and that, but yeah, like people know this, so they know, oh, I know about him, so this and that. He's done drugs, been through this, so of course they're going to guess. But when someone just sees me, If I said they're not gonna even second guess that. Yeah, I looked at the site, saw someone watching cartoons and other playing video games. I'm like, that's not gonna be allowed on the tank. Dylan John, I got on that site. Some people were cool about it and like respect me for it. Others got mad. I was trying to give real advice. Look, other people may know more about the lore, but I've been on the show. Do they think they want to see y'all playing games in your room? Yeah, that's gonna get you on Fish Tank. I was just keeping it real. Some dude got butthurt about because I said, dude, or hike. I didn't watch much of Stream Stars. I cameoed a few times. Anyways, but I didn't watch. I saw some dude hiking. All I did was make a small comment. I was like, do you think they want to see that? They said they meant go out there and get crazy in front of people. You're not going to be hiking in the fish tank. You're going to be put through a bunch of crazy shit. You think the hookers and the other shit that people were hiring to add to their views, look, they're not going with them into the tank. You get what I'm saying? You're the content. It needs to come from you, yourself, in here. You know what I mean? It's got to be you. None of that other shit you bring or hired out or whatever to get yourself some more views. It ain't. You're going in there alone. You're going to leave alone. Just like I said on that show. The content's got to come from you. Hiking in the woods, avoiding people. I said I was honest on Stream Stars. I saw 100 of these people like going in and out. You know, I wasn't watching very much. You could tell all the streams are filled, but a lot of them are introverts and recluse. And even if they got that call, they made it. Their balls probably shrivel up to their stomach, not go. Notice Street Stars started, and there was like 3 cameras up at a time, and people were like, again, in the woods, sitting in coffee shops. Yeah, that's gonna get you on there. Shit, if I was trying to audition for that, I would have gone out there to a bar, got wasted. Let's mop, motherfuckers! And I would have made sure I would have gotten arrested or something, but I would have got on there. If that's how bad I wanted it, if that's my dream, I'm gonna get it. What up, Bask? If I didn't say it already. Dylan John said something about her. Mizzy is old as it. 2 Cup. Mizzy is as old as an Avril Lavigne CD plus a couple years or so. 2 Cup. You be throwing curve. 2 Cup, bro. Fucking Mark _ just got in Monkey King, bro. What up, bro? Nothing. No, like again. You can watch the beginning of the stream later, but somebody targeted my house again and went into my neighbor's yard, and some disgusting shit happened. They skinned his dog. Skinned it. They looked like a Viking ritual. It'll be on the news. I'll recap it when it comes. I'm sure it'll be on the news. It's got to. Like fucking, it was fucked up. But Abraham was a nice, sweet dog. Had they met Lily, they would have got their face torn off. But yeah, it was fucked up. I don't want to keep talking about it though, because a lot of people have been here, have heard the story 10 times now. I just don't want to keep saying it. It makes me sad. Great appearance. Hey, Dark Match Gene. Thank you. I appreciate that. You appreciate that. Thank you very much. Right on. Fish Tank Season 4 is just Millennium Odyssey stream on loop. Right on, Thomas Carroll. How's the multi-stream cam setup going along? Excited to see the rest of the garage. Yeah, I know. We haven't even started painting, to be honest. There's another camera. I don't know. This is going to be one of them. This is one of them. You know what I mean? Fucking, there's 2 more over there. I'm not going to get up for right now. And fucking, we have another, like the one that's looking at me now that follows you around. And then Monkey GoPro cams. It's all, and like I said, AlexB.live has been bought. Go later. Something, yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Alex said, yeah, so. I'm just trying to stay in a better mood. I know, dude, it's fucked up. Alex, you should tell some stories from your past life instead of talking about the hate. Oh my God, y'all, okay, y'all really want to hear some stories? I'm afraid I'm going to get banned if I tell them, but then again, it's public knowledge. You can look up the police records. I'm sure they detail them somehow. Yobo, how's the website coming? We just got it. We ain't even started coding it. We're still spitballing ideas. Basically, okay, there'll be some collabs in between, but I'm doing a live from Kentucky Derby, Millionaires Row. Actually, it starts with Day at the Races, April 30th. There's the infield, then the bleachers outside, then the bleachers in the shade, then the boxes, and then there's Millionaires Row. Celebrities everywhere. I will be live up there. Last year, like I said, I ran Jimmy Fallon, Tracy Morgan. I'm not going to go through this again, but I'll be doing a live from there. When I come back, we don't know if the show will be early, mid-May, or it could start as late as June, but it's going to be some of the fall socks, pretty much all of them working on, helping with it, crew. guiding, etc. But there's a lot of still work going into it. But it's official, so we bought the site, got the emails ready, and yes, we watch Bloodgames. But fucking yeah, it's just fucking crazy. But yeah, if I told life stories, man, it is crazy, 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 crazy. I like honestly, a lot of people said I could write a motherfucking book. I shouldn't be alive today. That's 100% true. Oh my god. Like this one, oh my god. Okay, I'll tell a quick story and then we'll do a blood game recap. So this one time, me and my buddy Ryan went up to visit some friends of ours at a college. I feel like you need to link up with Don Jr., bro, Trump's son. And it was maybe you can hang out with Harlow. I bet we'll get along. Hey, Yobo, it's my mama's neighbor. And believe, like I said, I bet, yeah. But went up to Northwestern in Chicago, and well, I'm banned from 4 dormitories across the nation. You know, from I've partied at a lot of colleges, but okay, well, I'm not gonna mention any names in the story. All I'll say is we're up partying at like a main like party area, like a club, you know, like a place with a lot of clubs, you know, and stuff like that. Well, the entrance had a big glass window. You could see in the whole place. Well, I was so like wasted. You know, I was getting up on the tables at a nice restaurant. I shouldn't have been doing nothing of the sort. And I was doing it anyway. I just ordered a fresh LIT, just got it, and the bouncer grabbed my shit like that. And I just got my drink in my hand. I guess, God. And like, this is all police documented. Look, like, so I mean, shit, fucking. And he goes, he's like, you gotta go, man. And I shove this motherfucker on me, and I look at him. I just lock eyes with him like that. And I slurped my drink down, and I made sure it went like you could hear the sound, like, and then I went like this. I pushed the bouncer's check back, and then I let go of the glass, and I just let it break on the floor. They tried to grab me, you know, we're going at it a little bit. The other bouncer come in, they get me out of there. My other buddy's trying to calm me down, or other friends that went to visit trying to calm me down. They're turning around, calling an Uber. The next thing, they realize they turn around. This is where I lose my memory. So, again, this is going to sound stupid. And this was a dumb move because I definitely was not in the right place to be spending money like this at this time. But I had really stupidly bought this like $700 jacket. This is a long time. It was really dumb. I threw it in the middle of the street. I don't remember doing it. There is a reason I say this. Okay, so I woke up in a hospital. That's all and remember, I'm going to revert back. I woke up in a hospital, and I'm still drunk. Like I start ripping out the IV cords. I'm still drunk. You know, it's like 8 a.m. and it just blood started. And I'm just walking down, like, get me out. Like, there's like, you ever signed discharge papers? And I just walk out. I pat around, no cell phone. My jacket is gone, no wallet. And I'm like, oh my God, where the fuck am I? In Chicago, you know what I mean? Like feeling like shit, you know, no memory of anything. So I'm thinking, okay, my friends are gonna be excited when I get back to the dorm. Like, you know, they've got to know, you know. So on foot, it took me about 8.5 hours. Like I'd like ask for change and shit, like to get on buses and shit. Like, where's Northwestern? This and this happened. Finally, I got there. I'm like, yes, finally. I started walking up to the dorm, and some of the students walking out were like giving me like crazy looks. And I was like, okay, you know, fucking. And I get in the dormitory. I was expecting to see a bunch of happy faces to see me, but so the elevator door opens and my 3 friends looked mad as fuck. And I'm like, oh no, what the fuck did I just do? You know what I mean? Because, I mean, if y'all want to tell stories, I could go on and 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 on. When you party and kind of have like research like that, like, you have some crazy party stories. Anyways, so I'm like, what's going on? And, you know, we leave. You know what I mean? We get a hotel for the rest of the weekend. Either here or there. But this is what happened. So evidently, when I threw my jacket in the street, remember that window I was telling you about where you could like look into the entire club and people were dancing and shit? Well, evidently, I go up there because after I drank my drink and the bouncer done that, I whip it out and I start taking a piss all over the window with the middle finger up. And I'm just blasting the window for kicking me out. That was indecent exposure in Chicago. You can look up the details. Fuck. Many years ago. But okay, so somehow my friend Ryan talked to them. One of my best friends, his name is Ryan. He talked the cops out of arresting me. Now Ryan did get my phone and my wallet, but he didn't get my jacket. He said it wasn't. I understand because he was kind of wasted too, I guess. He said that this is the story I was told because I have no memory of any of it. I have a brother named the same name as one of our mutual friends. Well, evidently we're in the back of the taxi and he says he's talking about one of our mutual friends. And I said, what? You're talking shit about my brother? And then I start fighting like my best friend. And it got de-escalated quickly, though. Evidently our other friends calmed it down. So finally we get back to our other friend's dorm. They said they finally got me in bed. And they finally went to have some peace from the storm that is me, and they were rolling up some blueberry or whatever. I remember that specifically was blueberry at the time, but yeah. About 10 minutes later, they hear a knock on the door. They get up to go answer it and realize I'm no longer in the bed. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. It was like 10, 30 minutes, something later. I can't remember the time. 10 or 30 minutes. They get a knock on their door. And they're like, hey. And they ask for whose dorm it was. And they said, your friend from Kentucky is being rolled out on a stretcher right now. Evidently, I got back up out of the bed, left without them hearing me somehow. I was trying to go out to party again, and I passed out on the front steps, face down. But so I would imagine like walking up to a college dorm steps right in front of right grand access. I'm just laying on the stone steps, you know what I mean? Passed out. So I got my friend a $500 fine for no alcohol on campus. This was many years ago. And yeah, well, that was that. And fucking 1 minute I had to return to court for Chicago to do all that stupid shit for a few months. But what up, Duke Pope? My God. I yell when I was caught pissing that on the walls in public. Bro, one time I was so fucked up, I did it at a gas station. Someone smarted off to me at a gas station. I was so folded. I went to all the they told me I couldn't use the restroom because they were mad. I remember I used to go buy anyways, it was downtown Louisville. And I whipped it out again. I started to put all over the Snickers bar and candy racks and shit. The cops came. They didn't even arrest me at the time. And I was on my own. This is many years ago. I used to be out of my gourd back in the day, yo. Fuck. I'm still out of my gourd, like sad, like, but instead of like, I was that way because parts of me shit I've been through back in the day, the shit I was doing did not help. Now, that part can still come out, but only through anger. People don't believe me when I say I turn into a goddamn animal. I turn into a goddamn animal when I feel really disrespected. Yeah, man. But yeah, and now what is it? Probably knows how weird the fan can get. I actually like the character in Workaholics, Stan Halen. You see that episode? No, but I feel like Stan Halen. I feel like I've heard that for some reason. I feel like I've heard that. Why have I heard Stan Halen? Where does that come from, Tuco? An enigma. I love a good mystery. Let's watch some Bloodgames, yo. As soon as I find where I put my other jewel, got my spicy one, got my regular one. It's all just nicotine, PC babies, don't worry. That's my refill in case I need it. Now let's watch motherfucking Bloodgames Part 11. Somebody put me in a good mood so I could smash something, motherfuckers. They like how I sneak that in every once in a while. Shit. But I'm not gonna be like I'm still not gonna be like everybody else. $50 for feet. Fuck. Look, if you want to see feet that bad, look, you can see them for free because I mean, what? Thank you, Johnny Windsor, for the follow. Now I gotta figure out. Okay, take off game capture and put on screen capture. Are we here? Can you all see it?
Day 14.
Are we good?
The new vamp Sharon tells Taylor and DJ for canonical reasons he needs to kill both of them in a barbaric fashion.
The solution to the problem.
Alright, sorry, I had to get the sound on.
The new vamp Sharon tells Taylor and DJ for canonical reasons he needs to kill both of them in a barbaric fashion.
The solution to the problem of which you speak, is killing off main characters in canon cutscenes. And for the sake of the story, I'm going to need you to flail around helplessly, screaming for help. I haven't started striking yet. Do not flail. Don't flail. And the giggles and the laughing, it takes me out of my element.
I understand.
I'm truly a sick sadist. Okay. I'll begin slaughtering, you know?
Who
would like to go first?
I'll go first.
You will go first? Okay. I'll kill you now.
No, Taylor!
Where should I put your head when I'm done?
On your neck.
Back on your neck and sew it back together? Sew it to me!
No!
Alright, now let's cut the legs off of our heels.
No!
The hooves
Stop this!
I will cut your arm off now.
What the fuck is exactly happening right now?
I have his arm. Eat his arm now.
This is a cell challenge with a hamster, but is that like a version? I mean, I guess there would be no sharks because
You're
it's a
bleeding
fish
quite fast. I
tank.
have only about 30 seconds to play with your corpse while you still
What kind of challenge is this shit?
I'm taking your legs and
I mean, I
swinging
know
them like a
it's a
ceiling.
cell
They
hamster.
cut back to the cell about 10 minutes later because TJ lost his phone in the wood chips.
Audience, I'm sorry. I didn't want to prolong this anymore.
He lost his what?
This boy's already dead.
He lost his what?
He's a big pile of wood chips.
No, bro.
I can. This is not canon, but it is quite entertaining.
No.
This is
He
too
lost
like
his
taking my
what?
time with kills. This boy's already dead. This is not canon event. He has lost his telephone in a big pile of wood chips.
His telephone.
This is not canon, but it is quite entertaining.
They had their phones with them?
Back at base camp, baby Chris
Jet's
arrives
missing.
to elevate everyone's moods.
Time out. I need answers. TJ really cheated on her with some trend. Cheated on who? What are you talking? I have no idea. Cheated. What? I have no idea what's going on. Is that real about TJ? I don't. What? I didn't know TJ was with any of these people. Ah! Oh God! I just realized what I paused. This. I shouldn't. No, it's good. His phone, Alex. He's not a bitch. They're allowed to have their phones. Fuck that. Oh, okay.
This boy's already dead. This is not canon event. He has lost his telephone in a big pile of wood chips.
I can.
This is not canon, but it is quite entertaining.
I can.
Back at base camp, baby Chris arrives to elevate everyone's moods.
Shut the f up about that girl!
I did. You said that like a good 10
Jerry!
seconds after I stopped talking about it.
What up, Jerry? What up, Jerry Bear? TJ and that blonde chick are together. Oh.
Back at base camp, baby Chris
Okay.
arrives to elevate everyone's moods.
So TJ, so
Up about that!
is it him? So he was with her.
I did. You said that like a good 10 seconds after I stopped talking about
I
it.
don't know. Fuck, I don't know. Fuck up.
Boy, too.
Xavier has one final cutscene with his pup apprentice, and then back at base camp, Sharon arrives and informs the party that one of them will need to be murdered tonight. He argues with Letty,
Myself as a young one, I'm quite hip. I listen to hyperpop and other new genres. Are you familiar with the artist Sebi with 2 eyes? Or do you like net spend, Letty? I'm quite hip. I was only turned 60 years ago. I know how to Dougie.
Sure.
I didn't catch your name when we met earlier.
Violetta.
That's not your name.
What is it?
On the website, it's called Letty.
Okay,
You
Letty.
tried to get me to name you Violetta season 1. I said no one's going to call you that.
I did. I said Violetta, but then I said my nickname is Letty.
And you tried to push Violetta very much, and I said, no, 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 that's not going to work.
No, I said it on the first car ride. I said they can call me Letty.
I need you to know that you would not be as
Bonfire
nearly as popular if I
13,
didn't give you the
so-
advice to just call yourself Letty instead of Violetta.
You didn't give me that advice. I made up Letty myself.
I was given the choice between two names to list on the website, and I
Yeah,
clearly
no,
chose
Two
Letty
Cup
because I knew
Young's
it would
fucked up
benefit
before
you.
I even read that
Let it
comment. I was
season one.
thinking, like,
Thank you.
each
Kiss the
season
sword,
is
kiss my
so
sword.
different.
Very well.
And then removes Oddbod from the
I'll keep
cutscene.
it real. I know that's gonna be nostalgic to a lot of people, but I think one was the worst so far. I mean, it just wasn't good.
I'm a kitty cat boy, boy, boy. Hi, that's around, that's around.
I mean, I didn't think it. I mean,
Unsightness.
it was my least
And the
favorite.
audience loves a little cat boy.
There wasn't a whole lot of personality involved.
Stay in there and be gay. I have problems with these few. You may, yeah.
The groomers, the never mind.
Let's go ahead and zip this all up. Zip, 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 zip up the cat boy.
He explains how vamps and humans can't
fucking
commingle in this universe, and then he
Mario,
lays out his
whatever,
offer to
Mario
the fish,
brother, whatever
who
his
forget
name
what
was.
it was already.
I'm in with the new hip trends.
Aaron
But
Soft
last time I
Fatty
checked,
seems cool,
humans
but
and vampires
Jesus, this
didn't
is hard to
commingle.
look at.
It's not based.
We have some vampire milk. I think that can make us commingle.
Leave no sale behind with the world's best converting checkout from Shopify. Say goodbye to
I don't know
abandoned
if I can
carts and
spot. I
hello
can
to
never spot on
cha-chings
because
in
I haven't
every
listened
channel.
to his fucking stupid
When it's time to
voice
sell
enough.
more,
As a
Premium's
moral
fucking
code, I
kicked
had to
in.
ask
Why
creature
is that
before I ripped your
happening?
heart out of a corpse. Who of the party
I don't even
shall we
know.
ask for tribute? I would think the same, but for some reason she just hates Taylor.
What?
Oh shit, what?
And that is canon. Here's the offer I'm prepared to make
Oh,
to
it
your
is
party.
canon.
I go toe-to-toe and duel with Taylor, another vampire. If you win the duel, best of 3, we f*** off.
Yeah.
And you fight the Duke tomorrow with a full party.
Yeah,
if I
see,
win,
there's my subscription right there,
it's
man.
you.
Come
Taylor
on.
is mine.
Fuck,
She
why is
dies
that
by
happening?
my blade. Or the third option, we can just duke it out fair and square.
6
And who
account.
falls, falls. But I
Better
tell
be
you
the
now,
right
I want
account.
blood. White.
Oh no shit. That's why. Sorry, God.
Day 14. The new vamp Sharon tells Taylor and DJ for canonical.
Code, I had to
Fuck
ask
was
creature before I ripped her heart out of a corpse. Who of the party shall we ask for tribute? I would think the same, but for some
I was
reason
about to
she just
say,
hates Taylor.
why was I getting a commercial?
Oh shit, what?
And that is canon. Here's the offer I'm prepared to make to your party.
Yeah,
I
Thomas
go toe-to-toe and duel
Carroll.
with...
My hate is because I don't know who it is. I never knew she was, and I saw some really stupid shit she said about me during the Alex Stein interview. And actually, one of Alex Stein's mods is helping us mod too. And either way, this mod said that Taylor usually doesn't even show up to mod, so they were all surprised that she showed up. And she said there's no drama in the fish tank except him and his fucking bullshit and some other shit. She has no idea about season 3. She can be in the loop with her people, but she doesn't know any of our people or who's on our season. She has no idea. Yeah, I'm just blocking these people and blocking accounts. These other people following me who I don't follow, leaving comments still on my ex that I'm ignoring. Yeah, right. So, yeah, that's why I'm saying that shit now. Because go back, see if you ever see me say a bad word about her until after the Alex Stein interview. Those are your timestamps for that one. I never talk shit about someone unless they start shit with me first. So, there ain't no drama in the fish. Too bad this bitch doesn't know any of the fish from my season. Well, she might have talked to, I don't even know if she has done that. But I can tell you this, in my personal opinion, I don't think she's entertaining. And I'm not just saying that because she talks shit. I'm talking shit back, calling her Jerry and shit, because I do get her and TJ confused. It's just the truth. They look the exact same. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I know people like fish, and some of the fish hate each other. Would you rather me lie or give my honest opinion? I wasn't going to talk shit until she said something. I would have held my mouth shut, but if she wants to open it, fuck it, I'll open mine too.
With Taylor, another vampire. If you win the duel, best of 3, we f*** off. and you fight the Duke tomorrow with a blue
Oh,
card.
bro,
If I
Duke
win,
up. That's as obvious as the Simmons, John shit. Her. I'm not gonna comment on that. But if people believe, never mind. Like I said, that's my friend Jerry. That's who it is. It's undercover Staley, but I know this man. His name's Jerry.
this dude, Taylor is mine. She dies by my blade.
I never said a bad word. Check your timestamps. Someone runs for one of the rounds about me, I'm gonna fire right back, just the way it is.
I want blood. Why dearly?
Yeah, I know, but that's no. I was just explaining the reason I am now talking shit. I wasn't ever gonna say anything bad. Do I think she looks like a plain Jane and an obvious, not lover of men, but whatever. I don't care either way. The point is, she talks shit. I found out. I saw it with my own eyes. Bam. I'll talk shit right back, cause. Sorry, dude. I mean, I know she's cool and shit, but is this bitch gonna out-entertain me? Nope. Not for fucking 5 minutes. That ain't happening.
This is the first talk to me?
Yeah.
Fuck
You
out
guys
of
remember
here.
my name. Duel me, and I leave your party alone. But
What
if
up,
you lose the
Grizzly
duel, you
Boy?
die.
I see you, fam.
Or if you don't want to die and you want to help your party tomorrow, we can duke it out fair and
Goober really
square.
is Maximus. Yeah, it's true.
Either way, we await your
Nah.
decision.
Sharon leaves them to think over his options. Taylor meets Sharon for their
So if she
duel,
wants to run
first
it,
to
fuck
3.
it. I don't
After
give
the
a
first
fuck.
hit,
Who likes
Jet
it
does a
up?
Holy Grail Black Knight bit.
Unless you all prefer me lie to you.
This is but a scratch, Taylor.
With the duel getting tied 2-2, Shannon manages to strike the
See,
final
this would
blow.
have been so much more fun. Sword fights and shit.
Good time of the season.
I swear, dude. You know one of the kids from Stranger Things?
She's quite dead. She's quite dead now.
I can't even tell
As the
anymore.
vamps have a midnight snack on Taylor's body, the party, now one fewer, head back to base camp and rest for the final battle ahead. They pull people aside for interviews. Jimmy is clearly upset with Creature, not only for the whole
I knew hold up. I knew I had seen Taylor somewhere. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, there she is! That's where I knew Taylor from. Okay, I get it now. Fuck. I knew I recognized the bitch from somewhere. I fucking knew. There it was. That's how I knew I recognized. Okay, I get it. All right, we're good now. It's cleared up. I remember. It's not just.
whole
I get
love
it.
interest bit that didn't work out for him, but also thinking that she is the one that picked Taylor to be kicked off the show.
You know, I actually felt bad when you lost the self challenge. Now I'm glad that you lost. You want to know the best bit? You want to know the best bit? Posting your ass on Instagram stories nonstop and claiming you're fucking celibate. That's a great bit. That's a great bit.
One more question. What is your game plan, or if you have a team plan for the rest of this? Yeah, what are you talking about with the Instagram post? If you could elaborate.
Check the one's Instagram stories.
Wait a minute, hold on. So Blood Games
the one who
people,
decided.
are, like even the people competing in Blood Games, they can have their phones while they're doing it? While they're competing in Blood Games, they still have their phones? I mean, I know they're not fish, but like the contestants, or the whatever you call them, the Blood Game, man, you know what the fuck I'm saying. Like all of them can have their cell phones? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck. Oh, I would have known what that show was. Oh my God, especially with a cell phone. Holy shit. Hey guys, who do you want me to make look like a bitch real quick? Who do and then they're going to tell me someone, maybe I go off the other, there's been so many more ways that fun.
Oh yeah, hey. I got an idea. I'm gonna f the whole team over. Let's make Taylor duel. Let's make like the most valuable f***ing teammate duel.
Yeah, Mark, I heard there wasn't a winner. They all just kind of, I mean, I don't know if it's true. I heard they all just kind of got like paid a fee to go and like play a game pretty much. I didn't know there was no winner and shit till just the other night. Oh, former artists' cell phones would use POV cameras. Oh, okay. I was about to be like, damn, they're allowed to like call their family and shit. Like, what? I'd go and be like, hey, who's plotting
With
against
tensions
me?
high, Jimmy has
Tell
an
me.
outburst with Thaddeus, dropping a line from season 2 telling him he should have treated his friends better. Thaddeus tries to calm him down while still using baby voice.
What you get for abandoning a teammate?
Thaddeus. What the fuck?
Not in the f***ing mood. By the way, Jerry sends his regards.
Who's Joey?
Oh, you don't know who Jerry is?
No.
Figures. He warned me about you.
Got paid to eat me alive by mosquitoes. Fuck. That's probably damn true.
You ever wish you treated your friends better?
You realize it's a show?
You realize it's just a
Oh,
question?
I know.
You realize this is a show. We're supposed to come into the actuals and apologize after
They were
the
strapping to their chest.
Oh, I know. But you see, you wanted to see what I'm like when I'm mad. So I'm showing you. So, back to the
What?
question. You ever wish you treated your friends better?
I don't need to answer you.
Of course not. After all, it's just a show.
Exactly. Why are you taking things so seriously?
After the interaction, with Vance and Letty hanging out with Jimmy, TTS keeps bringing up Jimmy doxing Vance's ex. Vance and Letty then press him on it.
Jimmy, were you talking shit about Van?
No.
That's not the only thing it's about, but he did mention your ex Vance. He knows something.
No, I don't.
My ex? What was I doing to you?
I don't know what they're talking about, honestly.
Jimmy, they must be talking about something.
Jimmy, tell Vance why you hate him and that you were going to mention his ex-girlfriend's name.
I don't hate him. Never did. I never said that.
Then why are they saying that?
Yeah, I was hearing this earlier today also.
They also call me a dog fucker.
That's true, but
Jimmy did try to dox her Vance, like he did to Brittany, Letty, Nifty, Chris, and others.
I literally never dox any of those people.
alright, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll find out tomorrow.
Sorry, I hate
So you
that
might
fucking
as well
noise.
just say it
That
to
stupid
his
TTS.
face.
I can hear what they're saying.
For real.
Yeah.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but like, doxing is fucking crazy. I take that seriously.
Yeah,
I've
no,
had a lot of
absolutely.
problems.
It is not doxing.
Okay.
It is
And that's
not
where I
doxing.
felt bad, guys. Like I said, not only they not only they know to go on to entertain, they pretty much do whatever. I didn't even know what doxing was going on to that show. I didn't know how big of a mistake I was making by doing all that shit after I left. Like fuck.
Doxing at all. Look, with all due respect,
Really?
if I was
Why
a
don't you
doctor,
take the fuck
you
off?
would not think I would have.
Use another noise,
It's
dude.
a
Fuck.
case of like, look, if I was a doxer, I would have already done it like
You
post
got a
season
filter
2.
with this
But
shit
why?
or something.
I'm saying hypothetically, if I were to have been a doxer, right?
Right, but
Because-
what reason would you have to dox me or...
Well, no, I would have no
Yeah,
reason. That's the thing, though. I have no reason to dox you or anyone else.
Okay.
Well, the things they said about,
I'm gonna
oh,
be
you
doing a
tried
day
to dox
stream
all these
tomorrow.
different people, I think they were talking about how you
Day
try
streams, more
and
pics, more, you know what I mean?
like,
so.
say their names, like how you said Nifty's name was Keith and stuff.
She shouldn't have tried to have me arrested. If you must know, it's just the banned term. And I was just really pissed off. Honestly, I can't even remember the banned term.
Banned
That's-
term?
Yeah, there's like a banned term list.
And?
And yeah, I can't even remember.
Yeah, my family members' names are on there.
No,
Former
not your
artist,
family members.
unfortunately, that's been like
So
the
Octavius had,
truest
like, a
thing about me
stream.
my whole life.
And like I was just
I
pissed
get- I,
off and
like,
I wanted you to go away, so
I
that's
never
why I was
heeded
bluffing him to
warnings,
be
and I
like,
wish
oh
I
yeah,
had
that
from
name.
my father. He tried to warn
So
me,
when I
but
was
of course, I thought I knew
teasing
everything.
you about the creature.
Yeah.
You were really
But
pissed
yeah,
about that.
well, usually I have to learn the
Yeah,
lesson.
but it was a bluff because I don't remember it.
That actually
because I
made
don't care about it.
A bluff.
Damn.
How is it a
spot
bluff?
on.
You didn't say it to my face.
I really thought about
What do you
it
mean?
like that.
A bluff is when you pretend you know something but you don't.
Well, so what was I doing that would warrant that, though?
Look, man, I was just in a bad mood.
Okay, but don't fucking do that.
All right.
Jimmy doesn't.
Thank you, Thomas Carroll, for brightening my night. Millennium Odyssey, the web series. John, you go watch that shit. Go watch that shit. This one right here is my boy Thomas Carroll. This one right here is Millennium Odyssey, the web series. And remember, all you PC baby fucking Karens at home, wear your protective Pradas before doing shit like this. Don't try it at home. Don't repeat it. You crybaby fucks. Anyway, Thomas Carroll, Millennium Odyssey, the web series. If you don't watch that awesome shit, you're fucking lazy. Millennium Odyssey, the web series. Either watch it now or watch it with the Monkey King, and I'm on episode 3. Thanks, Thomas, you're the man, bro. Thank you for brightening my night. I love that shit.
Don't even threaten that. Don't bluff about that.
I feel like Jimmy doesn't like taking accountability.
Former the fucking noise, god damn it. I'm trying to overcome it, man. I try to overcome my fucking anger. I try to overcome, even though these faceless CTS fucks they still piss me off. I can't help it. I try to work on myself all the time. I feel like I've learned like what not to do in some ways. Sometimes I can still lash out, and it still makes me mad when I know it shouldn't. I can't help it. It's not like it can change overnight. But then again, like, I'm not ashamed to be who I am. If I fucking, like, if I want to beat a motherfucker's ass for disrespecting me, that's the way I feel it should happen. Of course, only in the right place under contract in a game, of course. Of course not out in the real world, PC babies. Calm down. But yeah, man, yeah, bro, I hope to overcome it. Shit, I don't want to rage bait at everything. That's like my biggest weakness is that I'm just, I don't know how, but like, I don't know. It's like, it's almost like I've been told I make it, I don't know, easy to make me mad. I've been told I'm easy to hate. Yeah, more so, I just wish I need to calm down on the fucking getting pissed about this dumb shit. It doesn't fucking matter. Well, Thomas Carroll, we out there smashing bottles, fam. You set up a TTS and you'll get a ton of donuts. I have a TTS. You can get TTS. Like I said, people who don't really follow me don't realize, like, I'm trying to meet a goal. That's why I'm so supportive. It's so happy for each little thing I get. Like, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, shit, I made about 24 grand in 3 months doing this. Like when I had the ability, well, after I made the ability, it only took like a fucking week or two, but the affiliate partner, all that shit, fucking YouTube partner, the Twitch shit, fucking got held back because we know why. I'm not gonna repeat the story. Fucking, but yeah, man, fucking, they've been extra generous and extra cool, and I didn't expect it. I just thought too many fucking people hated me. I know a lot of people do, but at least I got some real motherfuckers out there. Even some day oneers, man. It's been cool as fuck. And believe me, I will say this. Just think about what y'all know from that. I haven't got no offers, but just, I think it myself. Have we seen the last of the Monkey King? Fuck no. Have we seen the last of the Monkey King on Fish Tank? Who knows? I've been invited. If I was, I wouldn't be allowed to say. you know, but like, maybe I'll get a chance for vengeance. Maybe I'll get a chance to have fun. Maybe I'll get a chance to make money on there. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I won't. Either way, the show goes on. Feel me? But if I did get it, this time I'm coming at 100. If it ever, like, hypothetically, if a situation worked out, you ain't gonna get the 30% monkey prince. You're gonna get the real king this time. You're gonna get the goddamn fucking, you're gonna get Sun Wukong. You ain't gonna get the monkey king, you will get Sun Wukong. The real, oh my God. You won't even understand a word I say the whole time. That's all you'll hear.
Actions.
I don't care how bad a mood I'm in. I'm not gonna dox anybody or their family.
Yeah,
I don't really feel that can't play much. I just form
He had a whole
right on
Joker
time.
monologue saying he had something big planned for your ex.
Okay, I absolutely did not say that.
I'm stressing about
Okay,
that.
but there's validity to the rest of it?
No.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna find out tomorrow.
Yeah.
I should be glad you're not throwing my ex's name out.
Because I didn't bother to remember it. I was just pissed.
Jimmy tried to do the same thing to me. He was like,
Jimmy.
oh, but what if I say your name? I'm like...
I have no idea why you would think that's like...
Can you all please understand my mindset now? Like, why? Okay, again, someone who knew nothing about the internet world, what this was, coming out and being like, everybody's so mad at me because I'm posting that, like, Jacqueline was saying she was a liability, and I told you this and that. Like, I wasn't trying to, like, put people's numbers. I didn't even know what doxing was. People are getting mad at each other over saying a name here. A name. In my mind, I essentially led people to my dad's gravesite unknowingly, like all that shit. My mom, like I doxed my entire fucking life without knowing it. So in my mindset, I'm not saying what I did was okay, but in my mindset, like at that point, that's what I was thinking, like, what? That was mad over a phone number. But I realized what I did was wrong. I'm the one that signed the contract and shit. So yeah, I just didn't understand it.
There's nothing I've done out here to warrant that.
But I was like, my whole shit's tossed.
I looked by myself like a
Everything.
vent. I didn't go to no camera. I was stuck with the camera vest. I was talking to myself, realized...
Jimmy, you're not taking responsibility for your actions right now. Like, you're saying, oh, it's not my fault. I was just venting. Like, you know you're on a 24/7 live show. Like, you know, like...
I wish we would have
like
known.
they have to walk, like, on eggshells around you.
Cool.
Like, even Creature said, like, you have anger issues. Like...
Cool. Sorry, Vance.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
noise.
That does piss me off. That is like, I take that shit seriously.
I don't blame you.
I've had massive problems with that.
Just for the lore on this here, I actually initially missed this when it happened the first time, but I've gone back and managed to find the clip on Twitter, which I'll play in a second. Essentially what happened was, I think it was basically during the time where Vance was telling Jimmy to pick up sticks to try and win the favor of Creature to rizz her up or whatever. Jimmy had taken offense to that coming from Vance, so then Jimmy, who was wearing a Jimmy cam at the time, went off into
shit, I
the
couldn't see
woods and
Twitch. What
threatened
up,
to
Junk
dox
Fist?
Vance's ex.
I never know when my widgets mess up, man. What up, Junk Fist? I see you out there, fam.
Ex-girlfriend.
Oh yeah, let's get a woman that clearly has no interest in Jimmy.
What up, Unbridled? I see you, fam.
Yeah, great fucking idea.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that to him. I didn't know what I was doing,
Definitely
though.
wasn't done to death a million.
And I didn't know who
times in
did
season
it to
2,
him.
right?
I didn't know whose number it was. They had contacted me like
Goddamn
6 different
his
ones
ex's
at that
name.
point.
Oh, you know, the
But I
big
definitely
no
would
name
never
on the
do that
banned
shit
list.
again.
Yeah, nah. Don't f with me on this shit, all right?
So Vance, who's heard over TTS that this clip exists over the
Whimsical
past couple of days since
asshole.
it's been circulating on Twitter, is a little perplexed why Jimmy would have even have threatened to do this for some pretty light mogging. After the arrest, Letty gives a confessional recapping her time in the tank, saying she's proud of her performance in the cell / tower, and that Jimmy is getting on her last nerve.
When he's angry, it brings the whole
God,
team's
dude.
morale down. And he doesn't
Never mind.
see it as a problem. He says he doesn't have anger issues, which is just So unself-aware.
The rest of the party are prompted
Her
to give
eyes are like
interviews.
10 feet
Vance
apart.
has generally had a positive experience, and even though he's going to work with Jimmy to complete the quest, he's still upset and wants to review the footage of what he said. Ty gives a very funny interview. I mean, it's Ty, what would you expect? And like most fans, he seems to be confused about the storyline.
During the second
Wise
day,
sage.
I kind of lost like the plot
That was the
of
guy
whole
who taught,
storyline. The storyline seemed to
Kill Bill
contradict
lady.
itself, and it
What's her
goes in
name?
so many different
Uma
directions
Thurman?
that
That
till
was Uma
right now
Thurman's
I
master.
have no
Of the
idea what's
five
going
finger
on. I just know that
monkey
we're supposed
bullshit.
to connect the relics,
That's
and
him right
that's
there.
all I know. I don't know
That's exactly
the whole
who it is. It's the
backstory.
exact actor.
I think they're gonna
People just didn't know.
cut
You know that?
all this together and turn it into like a show or a movie. So I'm excited to see that. So when they add some sound and some special effects and they make a cool movie out of it, it seemed like a Tubi movie for sure. Maybe like a high school kid project movie, maybe. That's what it feels like.
Jimmy is a little down on
I feel
himself,
like John's
feeling remorseful
cousin,
for his recent outbursts,
voice-wise.
but generally still had a positive experience, loving the RPG game aspects of the season. Xavier arrives
RPG
and
game
makes his
aspects are the
challenge
best.
for the final Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel.
I asked them to ask you for a duel. A duel at noon in the town square, as it should be. If you want the card of the Duke's soul. Well, it's in canon, it's actually a high noon duel. We will be quick drawing, you see.
Jimmy drinks a charisma potion and gives an
Raw,
offer to
raw.
Xavier to defeat the Duke. If he and the party help Xavier defeat the Duke and acquire the family's castle, Xavier has to relinquish the lands
See,
back to
that
the
part
people,
would've been cool.
ensuring that
Shit
Xavier
like
not
that.
only gets what he wants, but the party also get the good ending.
My mind is reeling from this revelation.
But if you do take over the castle and the town, then that brings us back.
Before the duel, Xavier asks Letty for some personal advice.
How do I look to the girl on my arm? I feel like she f***s up the vibe. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a private conversation. See, I want to look dark and mysterious and perpetually available for other females, and I feel like it f***s up the vibe because she's all giddy all the time.
He's saying shitty. Don't fumble the Yu-Gi-Oh game, bro. You got this.
Yes, but keep her more in check, like, back, you wench.
Perhaps.
And she'll like that more if you exert power over her.
I'm
Is it okay if I
calculating
read
the
that
probability of
spell card?
success.
Thank you.
Does that help you calculate?
Yes.
The advice isn't working.
I don't get why this isn't working.
What did I do right? I'll do it
Stop
again.
giving her attention. I don't know.
I've been thinking about
I guess
Dynasty Warriors for the
if
past
there was
10
more
minutes in my head and
episodes
not
and
really
this
paying
shit,
attention
like
to
I would,
anyone else, and
the
she still
RPG part of
thinks
it
she's
sounds
doing
awesome, and I bet it was
Might have to
fun being
break
there
up
and
with
watching it
her,
live, totally understanding. But like,
I mean, Kingsley
Xavier, do not listen to her. She is a foolish mortal.
the
While
plot
the
is
duel for
hard
the
to
soul
grab.
card is taking place, the rest of our party need to track down one of the two remaining artifacts, the Staff of Worms, which had been stolen and hidden by Xavier. Vance, Letty, Ty, Baby Thaddeus, and the Wizard Midget visit the Goblin. He says that his kleptomania
See, that
has
shit
been
would've been
fueled by a
cool, though.
hole of loneliness. They become friends with the Goblin, and in exchange, he uses his thieving abilities to help the party steal the Staff of Worms back from Xavier. Letty needs to extract Xavier's anime girlfriend, so the Goblin can steal the staff, which has been hiding in an RV that I never noticed was completely just in the middle of town.
Yeah, I'm just drinking a charisma potion.
Really? It must have given you quite the effort to find such a potion.
Nah, the soda man sells them at his shop.
I see.
Wait, it's taking me a while to drink this. One sec. Yeah, I actually have some information that might be valuable to you.
Is it to do with my Xavier?
Yes. You see, he's been talking about you behind your back.
He has?
Yes.
Good or bad?
I'll tell you. Come with me. I'm coming to you as a woman so that we can talk about this.
If you're coming to me as a woman, can you help me with something?
Yeah, sure.
Xavier found these, and he wishes me to wear them, but they're difficult to put on my own. I will go by the mirror, and you can help me put them on.
Yeah, sure. I'll help you.
What the fuck is
Thank you so
happening?
much.
So the thing is, okay, hold up. I'll help you put these on, but Do you respect yourself?
Myself?
Yes.
Of course. Everyone who follows Xavier is vastly respected.
Well, the thing is that he's been talking to me.
Are you distracted by something?
No. He's been talking to me behind your back.
Canned
He's been
laughter.
asking for advice on how to get you to stop being so clingy to him. You're a very cute waifu.
Thank you.
But you have to be your own person too. If you give him the cold shoulder a little bit, he's gonna like you more.
I should be a tsundere? What kind of anime girl does he prefer?
He likes tsundere dog girls, or fox girls, I guess. So I would say dealing with tsundere if you really can get him.
Letty tries to convert her to feminism, but it doesn't work.
Yes, I'll help you put them on. But like, look, come on. I'm for the female cause here. Like, you can't be this much of a pick-me.
How so?
Because you're letting him just go. He wants a million girlfriends, and he's saying you're stopping him from getting a million girlfriends.
Ton of screws
You won't be
loose
mad
in
if
my
he gets another
head.
girlfriend.
I gotta fix some of them, but you know,
Xavier deserves
I
all
don't
the
wanna
anime
fix
waifus
all
in
of
the
them.
world. No one
Or it
woman
wouldn't
could
be me,
possibly
you know what I mean?
satisfy him. I'm understanding
I
of
just
this.
need to fix the ones that
Okay,
make me
well,
do like
you do you, I
absolutely like
guess.
ridiculous
Then Letty
shit.
and Xavier debate the species of her
Well,
costume.
Go get
I like
distracted
ridiculous
with
shit
your
too,
fox
though. It's
girl.
a hard choice.
She's a wolf girl.
But the anger part, yeah,
Wearing a
and being able to
foxtail.
ignore dumb shit, yeah, I
just say
gotta
that?
be able to work on that.
Hey, don't point that at me.
She's a wolf, which admits, get the species correct. Get it correct. Yes,
It's a
you can-
fox.
Goblin
That's clearly
RP?
a foxtail.
It's not.
Orange.
It's just that's the best one we could find on
It's a-
Amazon.
it's
but
an
she's
orange
still
tail.
canonically.
Wait a
It's an orange tail and orange ears. It's
Yeah,
fox.
it doesn't matter.
Either way,
It's
I
based
like
on.
my tail and ears.
It's
Goblin RP.
based on Holo the Wise Wolf. It's in popular
But
anime
it's
series. She
purely
usually had.
coincidence
Yeah.
that you like them too,
Who would've
Xavier. So take your things and
Known
I'm
about
going
fish
to do
tank.
something else.
What?
Right.
By God!
Like you might be losing your woman.
By God, you
Soon
finally
make a
managed to get her to
choice, the
shut
outcome
up
is
and leave me
not
alone. I don't know what you've done, but I'm in your debt.
Shit.
Incredible.
Yes.
With the staff in their possession,
Well, I'm impulsive
Letty
as
convinces
fuck. I
Xavier's
definitely gotta
anime
work on
girlfriend
that.
to rizz up Jimmy to make Xavier jealous, trying to drive a
It
rift
doesn't
in the
take that
couple.
much
Like,
to
so
rile
you
me
see, like I
up.
saw to get craters
But
on the moon and stuff, right?
Oh yes.
I don't know if I'm getting better at handling it, or if just like the walkers are out of material. They can't say I'm broke. They can't say I'm ugly. They can't say I can't stomp their face in. They can't say I'm fucking, you know, broke. They get. What are they gonna say? I got a record, and everybody knows that. Oh, they say something about my family. Oh, they're just grasping at straws. They have nothing left to say. So I don't know if I'm getting better at managing it or just the walker's material is just stale because they just keep repeating the same thing, and that's just like even the words of my dead best friend and stuff like that. It's like you're still working with that. It's the same insult for 4 months in a row. It loses effect. So I don't know if I'm getting better at controlling it or. I'm pretty sure it's just them being stale and not coming up with anything because without profile pictures, you got to be, or people who create fake pages 13, 14 hours a day. They have a lot of time to be creative.
Hello. Yes. How are you doing? Yes. Hi. It's so wonderful to see you again. Yes.
I believe it, former artist. I believe it.
How wonderful. Perhaps we could do some of the
Tie
fan
in
art
the bag.
poses. We've been practicing for 7 hours.
Oh, nothing would please me more.
Yes. Perhaps something
What
like this.
is
and you
happening?
could do
7
your-
hours.
Yes. And now I will do my
A certain someone dressed up
Jimmy
as a
finally
certain
beats the merchant,
Oh
winning
my
the
god,
card of
hold
the
on,
Duke's
Mark
soul.
underscore.
Xavier
I
then
just
asks
left that
Jimmy
one
for help
alone
with women.
because it makes me mad. I didn't want to. When a certain someone dressed up as a goblin right away in your season is why people would assume they were a fan on the fish tank because the goblin being a previous part of the show.
I was wondering if I could ask for your assistance with something now briefly, as you've impressed me man to man. You see, I need some privacy. This clingy one, I fear she
Fucking
only
noise,
wants me for my
man.
badass
Okay?
strong
The
muscles
noise,
and my
the
great
noise,
unstoppable
the
power.
fucking
I don't know
noise.
if you'd like
Can
to
we just change it just
I have a
once?
cunning
Like,
plan.
goddamn,
I'm
do they
going
have
to
to use
act
that
like
thing?
a gay loser, and then see if she still likes me. But I know not how. Perhaps you have some ideas of how I can act like a gay and fuckable loser. I'm looking around at the people here, and I don't know who I could ask. I'm asking everyone, not you in particular, just everyone. What can I do to be a gay loser?
Deputy Brian tries to give a speech to boost the party's morale.
Over on Twitch says that they definitely knew about the show. I mean,
Sheriff Ben is upset that Brian's stealing his thunder once again and challenges Brian to a duel, who shoots him immediately, becoming the newest sheriff.
Really only 8 contestants.
Why the hell?
If that's true.
Why are y'all listening to Deputy Brown?
Well, not contestants. You know what I mean? 8 people that didn't know about it. I don't know. I'm not.
You don't listen to my support.
I gotta finish all this shit before I can catch up on everybody else's fucking drama.
So when there's a speech to give, I'm gonna give it, okay? Every time I come into town, everybody doesn't look at me, nobody talks to me.
What is going on with Ben? Thomas Carroll! Millennium Odyssey, the web series. Now, this Friday. Dun 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 dun. Thomas Carroll. Dun 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 dun. Millennium Odyssey. Dun dun dun. The web series. Now, on a YouTube near you, right in front of your faces. If you don't watch it, you're fucking lazy. Period. No. You're lazy. Thomas Carroll, you're the man, bro. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the smile. I love that shit. The more of that, the more I keep doing that shit. Thank you, fam. 07.
Working on the other things. Bullshit! I want to fight you!
Whoa, yeah, I've never seen Ben come out like, now I guess I understand why Ben, see, I didn't know Ben had different personalities, so I never got on the fact that Ben was like acting or whatever. I didn't understand, like, I just thought he was...
He then elects Soda Man as his new deputy. There's a funeral being held for Taylor. The fish say their piece.
Her greatest strengths was wrangling Jimmy. Now we have no one left to do that. Who's gonna wrangle him now?
No one knows.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy, who's gonna check you, brother?
It looks like Cyclops got
Jimmy's
like
gonna be out of control now.
While Taylor gets a cigarette delivery.
Yes, a final parting gift. Oh. Indeed. From one of her most trusted associates, her dear father, Big Fat Stinky Poop, has indeed paid for some roses, as well as
Big Fat
her
Stinky Poop.
fallen half-brother, Spaghetti Time.
King Thaddeus gives a speech in baby voice.
Now, I've known Taylor since I was originally 50-something and a king.
Her beloved father,
And
Big
now I'm
Fat
like 2 years
Stinky
old and a prince.
Ty's speech was pretty funny too.
And she helped keep the whole team on track because she's the only one that keeps track of the storyline. To this day, I have no idea what's going on.
The Duke arrives, even more powerful than before.
That's funny. To this day, I have no idea what's going on. Oh my God. Ty, that is the one thing we can relate on in so many areas. One night I was just like, fuck it, embrace the madness. I'm not going to figure the shit out. Yeah. To this day, I have no idea what's going on.
Teases that they might actually have fire extinguishers for season 3.
We decided to auction them off to this hoarder we found on eBay.
Well done.
I gotta run that one back. Like, I remember saying, I just gotta embrace the madness. Fuck it. I mean, every time I think we got it right, something proves wrong.
King Thaddeus gives a speech in baby voice.
Now, I've known Taylor since I was originally 50-something and a king. And now I'm like 2 years old and a prince.
Ty's speech was pretty funny too.
And she helped keep the whole team on track because she's the only one that keeps track of the storyline. To this day, I have no idea what's going on.
The Duke arrives, even more powerful than before, and teases that they might actually have fire extinguishers for season 3.
We decided to auction them off to this hoarder we found on eBay.
Well done. You fetch a tidy price for
I have no idea. That's how I felt day. I was like, still even if it was Zulu, but I was like,
perhaps some basic safety equipment would
I'm starting to question, like,
yes.
are we gonna make it out of this alive?
Of course, yes. The 12 months of training paid off for everyone here. Yes.
I see. So Taylor's dead.
As more and more cigarette deliveries roll in, the funeral
I didn't know he had a
back in
video,
Shitty,
but I
Sharon
will,
and the Duke
man, I
begin
will,
to set up the ending
Someone
of the show,
else actually
but
told me
get
to
off
link
track.
up with Ty. I didn't know he lived in Texas until just like 4 days ago. They were saying
Even if you
in
do
Discord,
accomplish
I don't know, like,
your deeds, gathering
but,
all
I mean,
five.
he didn't reach out to me or anything like
Pity
that.
you. You
I
only
didn't reach
have
out to
4.
him. I'm just saying somebody like
When I
in chat
leave,
said
I will
that.
be playing clicker
He
games
lives in Texas, y'all should
exclusively.
link up.
Vance.
You and Ty would have gotten
Yes,
along.
idle
I think.
games.
Maybe, yeah. I don't fucking
Cookie
hate people
clicker.
for fucking nothing. You know what I mean? Shit.
Bejeweled. Bejeweled is not an idle
The first person I hated was fucking Magic
Bejeweled
Carpet
requires
Rides
quite a
because
bit
he
of
stole from
coordination.
people that can't defend themselves, and I think people like that are weak. Go
Stimulates
after
the
the
mind
strong
too much.
first. Don't go after the weak
My mind
first.
is already so stimulated by equations and potions.
That's how you win the game. You
A
need
game
the
like
weak.
Bejeweled would
See,
overload.
if he was smart, he would have gathered all the weak to take down the monster. But instead, he picked on the weak, and he got humiliated by the monster. He should have just used his head.
My thought processes.
Well, you're dying tonight.
The Duke adds a new stipulation to make Greg uncomfortable.
We no longer have the budget for barbecue. There shall only be gas station sandwiches for the crew.
Gas station's like super overpriced.
Then what would you suggest we eat, Greg? It is both low cost and demeaning.
There's bugs everywhere.
Jesus.
Time to eat some bugs then. Yes, yes.
Symbol tried to gather the weak. Symbol is the weak. He's been gathering weak his whole life.
Your legs will not set foot in these woods. If they do, they shall surely perish by my hand.
My Greg heads are more powerful than you could ever imagine.
You do not have any Greg heads, Greg. You only have Neggars. You must call upon them if you wish to live. To survive the night, Greg, you will have to call upon your Neggars.
Enough talk.
Follow the
Greg,
Spartan. That's not really.
Your head smells like my own. Why does your head smell like mine, Greg? I'm afraid we will not end the game unless you call upon your Neggars. That is the rules. That is canon. He must call upon the Neggars.
You tell, Greg. How do you plan to inflict any damage on the Night Swan if we cast anti-crossbow magic?
There is another.
Sam Hyde. I love you and I hate you at the same time. I can't believe you guys made me feel. Oh my god.
Another group of as we could perhaps call upon. You may call these neggers quite nifty indeed. I do believe we may have to resurrect Taylor after all. Her supple teat may be needed.
Oh my god, and I actually apologized. I actually
who are entering
apologized.
into the fish
I
tank
actually apologized.
with a polycule. Yes, I spoke to someone most interesting last night.
That would have been awesome.
She was quite supple of bosom and ugly of face. If you are not willing, Greg, to call upon your niggas, then there is another group of niggas who will
No,
surely
whimsical
be
masshole. It's just when you're there with him 24/7. Believe me, we get a better feel for each other than people watching us. You know what I mean? In the house, you get to know people better when you're in person. You know what I mean? And like I said, Symbol will eat Burger King, but tell you he had McDonald's just to do it. Like when he promised people immunity and this and that, da da da, and he's just a snake of a person. And when every single person in the house agreed about that, I mean, lying about shit he didn't need to lie about, things that wouldn't have helped him in the game. He's just a shitbag.
Greg, you must summon the Alliance. What is a general without his
Blood
soldiers?
Party, what
We
up?
beseech you on this final day.
And I promise you, Greg, these niggas are far worse. You will not like these niggas.
quite the supple bosom and the ugly face for symbol. His man, but oh my god.
Only
it
you
really
can
was,
use their
bro.
true
Like he
name
was
in self-defense.
I remember
It is
when.
legal.
I remember on Presidency Day, who he was running against made a 2-page list of lies he had told, just random ones. Some of them didn't even matter, and he couldn't even back up. He couldn't even argue against any of them. A whole 2 pages of lies. And they read it out loud and he couldn't even argue one of them. It's like lie. And like everything that motherfucker said, everything. For no reason. Too. And like I said, he was the one who set off the fucking stealing shit and never once had the balls to say it was me. But he did have the balls to swear on his mother and his father's life that he didn't vote me out. He swore on his little brothers, who he claimed was a vegetable and stuff. Like, he swore in his life that he didn't vote me out. He was the only person to try to vote me out. Because it would have been a great fun show without me there. People in corners whispering and shit, and some prawn upstairs, ugly prawn upstairs. Great show. So like, yeah, think about that. Like, every person in the house, when every single person in the house agrees, and even some of the people that hate each other, like he's a piece of shit, not just in the game, but in life, dude.
We invited. We offered her a most paltry sum. Yet she jumped at the chance. I believe she is unemployed and on disability. She wants a small amount of cash for an inordinate amount of bullying and embarrassment. But what makes it worse is her polycule is willing to... Her polycule is willing to appear for a mere sum of $40 per day per person. I believe they will be doing some nasty f***ing in the woods.
The staff wanted an evil and mean guy so bad to be... Hey, I don't consider a 5'6" person who works out it. Never mind. Like I said, an evil. He couldn't play an evil guy if he tried. He just plays that little bitchy lion fucking punk who doesn't have any balls to be like, hey, it was me who took your candy. I'd have done it. I said, I took your shit, bro. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing. Just like I took his little pumpkin carving knife. I said, you're not allowed to use this. You're not allowed to look down. And he did so. Like a good boy.
Not the type of nasty f***ing you see on the computer. Something altogether more brutish and disgusting.
Stealing fucking people on night one when he doesn't even know that's part of the rules. Either way, I don't want to talk about that old shit. On to the future. And let's learn about, like I said, I gotta catch up on
whether you would call upon your
and finish
Please, Greg.
You must do it.
7.5. I'm on episode 5 there.
Self-defense.
I'm caught up. See that I'm doing everything I can to avoid recapping my own season. I do not want to watch recaps. I do not want to watch it.
Greg summons the town crier to help, but his black magic is unsuccessful.
I call upon the Gregor.
No, you keep doing the same thing. You have to say both.
I'm not gonna say it, bro.
It's with an E. It's not racial.
Finally, Greg Van Helsing breaks his one rule and says the word that should never be spoken.
I call upon the power of
afraid
the
to look
Gregor.
We will still be getting nifty, but it was a valiant effort from Van Helsing.
But in the end, it was all for nothing. Letty and Sam have a real conversation about life.
A lot of people try to act like you. Do you think it's annoying, or are you flattered?
Neither, but I think there's like this. I think
no. Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
people are struggling to find guidance or something.
Yeah, and also it is hard to be guided, have an identity. There's like not that much out there. Jocko Willink.
I guess it's very difficult for people.
How did you make an identity?
Well, I think for a long time I was kind of defined myself by like negatives, by what I didn't like, and only found something cohesive over the past, 10 years gradually. Thanks to other people, mostly thanks to Nick and Charles and everybody that I work with.
Yeah, and like influences.
Not necessarily influences, just something worth being positive for, something worth flying a flag over, I guess.
I'll be honest with you, my shit ain't gonna be based off Sam Hyde or Sam's cool, but I base my shit off Alex motherfucking B. I'm not gonna change for nobody. I'm not gonna change for what the people want. I'm just gonna be myself. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Instead of finishing off the show, Letty manages to unlock the Sam Hyde romance ending as the couple ride off into the sunset.
Like I said, I've heard the name Shane
The party
Gillis. He's
make their
almost
way
brought
to
up
the
every
shrine
night.
with
But
the
still, if he was
artifact,
sitting
the
here, I
battle
couldn't
for
tell
the
you who he
soul of
is.
Shitty. After collecting the relics, they must now go to
know
4
him.
other sites around the map and use the relics to bless them. Except for Vance, who must remain at the shrine to defend it. Xavier shows up, Letty attacks him and manages to chase him off.
Did you just call us wretched names?
Yeah, females such as you could not. I'm using my invisibility. What's happening? What's happening?
Take him down, Witch! Take him down!
Production.
I can't believe he painted his face like, oh my god, and they tried to make me even feel right, and I had to pretend to act like I felt good.
The touch of a female, the one thing I can get off me, I'm going to smell
Snipe that trickster!
Absolutely own character and own archetype. You're one of the most unique people out there, I think. Thank you, Mark _, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I do. But yeah, I wouldn't copy no one else's style. I don't watch other streamers. I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna fucking change my opinion or say, oh, I love this person just because they have a bunch of
As
fans
Vance's
and
battle
all their
begins,
fans hate
you
me
can
for
hear
it.
Jet on the
Or
radio
people,
calling
again,
for
rather than
reinforcements.
lie to them, be
Vance
like, oh, this
agrees.
person's an excellent entertainer.
This is actually quite easy. I think they may have set me on the wrong difficulty.
The waves
got
of
mad at me,
vampires prove
goddamn
too much for
fucking
Vance, who falls and
You'll get
takes
mad
his
at me for
final
giving
breath.
real advice.
Susan!
Streamlet.
Is that you, Susan?
Hey! I hate calling you that other Hassan because you're the only Hassan, motherfucker. You're the only Hassan, motherfucker. Alex B is an excellent entertainer. How we doing tonight? You're the only Hassan, motherfucker, but the name, the other Hassan over on Twitch. Thank you, though, bro. Thank you. Love that shit. Thank you, make me smile. I'm good, man. More crazy, absolute nutbag shit has happened. It's a gruesome, gross story. I tell it like 6 times at the beginning but then I don't want to retell it all over because some people have heard it, but like just some gross shit happened. But if you stay tuned, I'll recap it when it's on the news in the paper tomorrow or the next day. And the only problem is they targeted the wrong house. Anyways, but yeah, but the other son, you have no idea how much I appreciate that. Thank you, bro. If I had another bottle, I'd smash it right now for you, bro. But you the only Hassan, motherfucker. Namaste and all that.
My beloved!
Thank you, bro. Real shit. I seriously am thankful.
Oh, Susan! It was 2018. It was years ago, Susan. I told you it was in self-defense.
Noise, goddammit. Noise. Other sign of the man.
Vance
For
dead.
real.
The vamps attack
I tried
the
to,
second
bro.
site, the arena,
Like I said,
which
I
our
don't
party
care if other
defend.
people fucking. It's like if I attack somebody, like, or not attack, if I say something in retaliation, people are like, oh, why you started like this and that, and now so many people are going to hate you. I don't care. Again, would you rather me lie to you and be like, oh no, I love them. They're so good at it. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. They're all great entertainers and they're all so beautiful because everybody's beautiful on the inside and the out. The inside is something ugly people say. It just is what it is. People can't be beautiful on the inside. It doesn't change the outside. I just feel like some people can't face facts sometimes. Yes, good. Yeah. Everybody on here is a beautiful person with great talent, and every fish, every freeloader, they're all so fucking entertaining. Everyone. And now, back to the Disney Channel or some shit. Motherfucker, like shit.
They move on to the next site where they're ambushed on the way there.
Let's give them a
or maybe this
participation
is the third
trophy
site.
next.
It's all very confusing. With another site, bless, maybe, they go on to the fourth site, possibly the third. The Duke and Trish trade hats.
Proverbs 24:10.
Trish's hat smells like blue toilet bowl cleaner.
You're a liar!
We're liars.
And we get an RFK impression from Ty.
Vote for me in the 2024 election. The government or lizard people, you vote for me, you will not have to take the vaccine.
I wonder if that's throat cancer from eating pussy.
You mean throat chlamydia?
No, cancer. You get cancer from that. Michael Douglas,
Really?
Val Kilmer.
Oh, dude, poop.
Really?
Yeah.
My nightmares have not ended. The thing I'm most mad about now is still. I'll be alone and thanking it when they had us jumping up and down thanking Simmons. Thank you, Simmons. I'll be alone in a room and I'll pull the covers over my face. Embarrassed. And no one even knows that it's in my own head. I'm thanking it. And I'm just like, oh my God, I did that. I did that. I hope we're running into that motherfucker one
How
day,
come
too.
you don't have throat cancer?
I'm a black man. I don't eat pussy, Ty.
The next site is base camp. Greg gets a scripted cutscene fight, and even though he wins, the Duke makes him reset because he likes his whole little spinning move thing.
All right, reset, Greg. You must spin more. You must spin the whole time, Greg. Use your whirlwind attack from Diablo.
Sam
2.
fucking high.
You're at level 30.
I can't believe it, man.
They arrive at the final site
Oh
they need
my
to bless,
God,
the
you made
graveyard. And then they're told they need to go to base camp and bless that. The party was confused, thinking they had already blessed all the sites, and so honestly, so was I. It was a little confusing. Then they're told they need to go to the Downs instead and bless that first. Then they finally go to Shitty, where they must fend off one more wave of vampires, mortalizing the Duke. The 3 remaining party members have a canon cutscene before taking on the Duke. Oddbod was pulled out at some point, so he's not technically part of the party anymore. Also, it's worth noting that Jimmy got like the plague
Is
that
that
everyone else
that
has.
dude,
He
that
got
like
sick,
super
essentially, and
fan that had to beg his way onto the show or whatever? Dad bod or whatever? I keep forgetting. Odd body. Odd
feeling
job.
like shit all day.
James,
And
I
as the
don't
final
fucking
battle
know. God
begins,
damn it.
Xavier turns on our party and joins with the Duke, which doesn't really get explained. It's completely, doesn't really make any sense at all. Like his whole goal was to defeat his brother and usurp him and become the new leader of the land. Like there was no reason canonically why he would do this. There's no motivation for the character at all. Despite the fail RP on the part of Xavier, the battle begins. Letty casts a
It's
scroll
true.
of
I always forget what
r/gay
his name is.
vampires.
Isn't it one of those? Yeah, something like that. He posts some shit sometimes, but I mean, I just, like I said, I scroll past. I don't read nobody's shit for real, unless I happen to see it on my most recent, but I mean, I don't. I heard the name and then I learned from watching the other episode, like he was a super fan.
King Thaddeus, I
begged
guess
his way
Prince
on here,
Thaddeus,
and they
shows
were doing
up
some
and
fish
summons an
B&B.
army of vampires. The Duke
Look,
ragdolls
Fish Tank
Todd.
is an amazing show, but if you out there doing fish B&B, don't do that. I mean, unless you're not looking to be an entertainer and you just want to have fun, I guess. But like, what?
Greg and the Duke have a button mash.
I don't know. Shit, actually, if you do the math, Milk Dud paid $2,000 to play prisoner for an hour, so he might pay $10,000 to go to the fish tank house for 5 hours.
QTE grappling battle that's decided by
There's
TTS.
an idea.
Chat! Press
Fish tank.
G in TTS! If you wish Greg to win, tap G rapidly. If you
Milk
wish the
Dud
Duke
will
to
probably
win,
pay $25K
tap
to go
G
back on that
rapidly.
show.
In TTS! You must back. It's the only way.
He's kind of a log cow, in my opinion. He definitely bro. Oddbod. Yeah, Oddbod is his name. Yeah, they got blood. I keep thinking Dadbod. Keep in mind the Duke's or fucking Oddjob from James Bond.
Jimmy abused, Jimmy on. G.
He looks like when he showed up and did nothing.
Zombie, Ty, you a zombie?
He just was there. Oh, that fucking GG. I'm glad it's lightly in the background. Or
The Duke hydrates and gets mocked.
And fucking JJ. Oh, the fucking
Greg, you smell like IHOP pancakes.
No, IHOP pancakes. I did it not behind me.
You bastard! You stupid bastard, Greg!
No,
You stupid bastard!
That's
You will not win!
As God is my witness.
The Greg is nagging me! The Greg is nagging me! I am mocked! I am mocked again! I am mocked! I am mocked! I have been mocked! No! I'm crushing my bones! Now the rock has crushed my vampiric bone!
Greg.
You will face the dwarven cannon next.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I believe it actually has an on button that you can use there.
Yes, I believe so.
Perfect.
Locking on. I'm targeting Jimmy. I'm locking on.
Jimmy has been locked on with the missile launcher.
See, Bobby, no.
If I wanted you to hear me, I'd pause it. But what I will do is here, Jim Bob. I have one less viewer. Bye. Picking weeds, bro. I got to. Because after this Netflix shit that comes out, I don't want all these weirdos who skin animals and start weird, evidently, like, the Reddit weird shit making AIs of me and my like daughter and family and wife, the weird shit, the artwork of everything else, and it's all weird. Like, you know, it's all fucking weird. So I get before this next wave of people come in, which, you know, like I said, I already shot the Hulu shit. I gotta pick the fucking freaks out. Like I said, we're over now like 600 on YouTube and about 719 on Twitch, 720 on Twitch, banned.
Get him, Greg. Jimmy, you must deflect the missile out of the air as I fire it.
I don't want community, I just don't want people in here like that. I don't need their fucking views. I don't need their fucking little, they don't ever even, well, they don't have pretzel money to give.
Oh, what a cowardly assault from Greg, no!
No problem.
My bad, you're down there.
And watch. This guy in a moment will probably switch Google accounts or switch to Twitch.
My bad, you're down.
Talking the same shit.
You're down. You're dead. You're a zombie now. You are raised from the dead. You are a zombie that fights for my side.
Welcome to the undead.
Oh my god. Whimsical asshole.
Sneak thief in the night. It is too late. Your blood is spilled, Jimmy. You are undone. Your blood nourishes my ancestral homeland. Additionally,
Enough talk. Time to talk.
I resurrect Jimmy. He's up.
I really haven't. Nothing at all. I can do no damage with this. Okay.
What's going on right now?
He's playing coy. He's acting like we're more powerful than him.
So kill him.
Okay.
I've been killing him, but he...
No, not the holy water, no!
Holy water!
No! I am undone! I rise in pain! I am undone!
Oh, tip for all the streamers who everybody wants to try that. Did you know banning actually can help in algorithms? Because when they see that you start to ban a lot of people, that means you attract a lot of haters. So they're going to throw you out there to get more views and so on and so on and so on. Like Twitch, how you can still watch but without chatting. When you ban people, it literally actually increases algorithm. That's actually something new I learned recently. Not on every platform, but a lot of the new ones. Twitch does it. And I think YouTube does. I think YouTube does too. I'll have to look at it.
I lash out from the grave!
With the Duke finally defeated, he bequeaths our party one final shocking turn of events.
Do not realize. Greg, where are you? Come here. Come to me, Greg.
What do you say?
Did you not realize? This is facing frame.
Hold on.
Good. Greg, lady, come here, please. Right here. Get in here. Get your face in here. You blasted fool, Greg. Did you not realize it was you?
Will you change the
You
name
all
of
who
my
were the
most recent
vampires
Twitch
the whole
stream to
time?
recap Bloodgames Part 11?
I had a premonition. There's another child, half
I did it
vampire out there. But if I'm a vampire, then I am nobody.
No, you were pregnant with John's half vampire baby.
I'm pregnant with John's half vampire baby.
No. No, that's it. Then it should fade to black, probably.
Jet goes around and thanks basically every member of production individually, NPCs, people behind the scenes. And the last thing
Is
I'll
it
leave you
over?
with is Jet thanking each member of the cast individually.
Ty,
Yes.
I remember early on before you came, you said your goal was to
Is this
make
it?
in
Is this
14
the end?
days, not bitch out.
Yeah.
Not only did you just make it by, you became like lethal.
Yeah.
And all of our vampires are terrified of you.
I
This is the
apologize
last
to
episode?
anybody
Well
who
done,
shot
Ty.
with a- I apologize to anybody shot with a gun and hit with a sword.
Alright.
Hope it's all bridge under the water.
Well, I guess I'll give
You
a
guys are-
closing statement on it in a second.
You guys are
Feel
actually
bad.
scary.
'Cause I got a day stream tomorrow.
Taylor, bring it in. Well done.
Thank you.
What up, John Foos?
Taylor almost killed me in that sword fight last night. I was trying my hardest. Taylor, you're a killer as well. If vampires ever do rise, I know who I'm looking for, okay? You're a badass with that shotgun. You came, you gave it your all, you held your team together. Well done. Thank you for coming.
Round of applause. Yeah. Round of applause.
Found her, guys. Alright. I told you I knew Taylor from somewhere.
Jimmy, from day one, you were the
Thank
pillar of
you,
your
Clyde.
team. You cooked, you cleaned, you kept everyone happy, you checked on everybody. Without
Fam,
you,
stressing, fam.
things would not have gone this well.
Kept the morale high.
Yes.
And kept the group focused.
Focused and
On
high.
task.
And
high on caffeine.
High on caffeine. On caffeine. I'm still surprised you thought I bring coke here, and I'm like, no. It's none of my business what drugs contestants bring on my show. That's your
I
privacy.
think that it is our business, though.
I know. I'm joking.
Okay.
But Jimmy, you've shown incredible personal growth. I'm very proud of what you guys as a team accomplished, and you were a huge part of that. They would be starving right now if you weren't cooking for them. You lazy.
And you won the most good boy points.
Technically, yes.
You won one good boy point. Nobody else won good boy points.
When did I win that? It is exchangeable for Jimmy money. Vance?
Do you smell ice cream? I do. Vanilla, perhaps. It doesn't have to be gay, Letty. Don't say ooh.
I didn't say
It's
that.
sinister. It's badass and menacing. It's not gay. Ice cream time. See? Sinister and badass, not gay.
I didn't say it was gay.
Okay, you made a little noise. You made a little noise. You implied a little gayness to it.
Trish made that noise. My dinner.
Vance, you have been here for every season of Fish Tank. I hope you know we are never letting you go. I will see you on season 3. Good.
You cannot escape. No
Alex, who do you think on Bloodgames you clash with the most?
And Sam,
I was on.
the entire crew.
Well, it's
so
weird.
much
The fish I talk
for
to the
continuing
most
to
is
give me
Jimmy.
opportunities. I'm so
Like,
appreciative.
so blessed, and this cast is so legendary, and I'm honored to just have been a part of this.
I don't know. Flash Wiz, I don't know. Usually when I go in there, most people hate me. So now that this is, I'll make sure they hated me. But
well done.
Thank you.
You know, might grab one teammate or two.
Your
No,
determination. And all the
I want 'em
buzzwords,
out
you
there,
did it
they're gonna
all.
be out
Your
there quick.
sauciness, your sauciness, your flavor, your swag, your sprite, your
And
swag,
don't
your
worry,
mischievous
I'll pick
joking
up their
around.
slack.
You had,
or
out of everyone,
I'll pump that
you
content
had the
and that
most fun
money.
with the NPCs. Thank
don't
you for
need them
taking this
bitches.
stupid little world seriously.
So I'll toss
Thank
them
you
the
for
fuck
being
out.
a damn good witch.
That's real shit, too.
Okay, whenever you were ripping spells and throwing beanbags, I was laughing the whole time. Thank you for bringing the entertainment. 2 seasons,
But yeah,
consecutive. Thank you for being
like
here.
this would be
I'm,
way up
very
more my
honored to have you.
alley.
Bring it in.
Out like being able to like RPG and shit
We're all
like
at each
that.
other.
Like,
We're all at each other.
the whole game, to it, you know. That shit seems fun as fuck.
Except for John, obviously, because he wasn't there, so Jet subs in for him.
Oh, John. And
Yeah,
lastly,
John.
I want to thank John Stent for coming on.
You be John.
Okay. Fish Snack was cool. Yes, Sam?
John, you we gotta have a talk.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, it's time for your time on the show to come to an end. I mean, we are ending the show.
We'll flex real quick.
But
Where's
you
the
know,
mirror?
you were the best on the show, obviously.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know I was the best. Every time.
I was wondering if you could get me. You have a connection to? Do you have a connection to Andrew or Tristan?
What? Someone in a group chat I'm in was a friend of mine, female friend, kind of hot. She knows Tristan Tate. She said I was going to get podcast connections. It's in progress.
Okay.
You know what's funny is I'll go ahead and say it. Like when I was shooting False Hawks, and the people that were shooting False Hawks said that Juan would walk around acting like people like Kanye West, and people owed him $15,000, and these crazy celebrities, Beyonce would owe him money, and like everybody around was buying it. That's how much of a czar he really is. Like you got to think about that. That's just not all that. He's mentally handicapped, not just autistic. He actually is. But yeah, I gotta be honest with you. Role play and this, I'd stay in the trees, Monkey King the whole time. I know there's no winner to this, but my God, would I win every just like the candy challenge, first challenges. They will have to fuck me out of challenges if I'm gonna lose them. The only way I'm gonna lose the challenges is if they intentionally fuck me out of them. Because Bloodgames looks fun. It does. I wasn't there. They went though knowing there was an audience and shit. But I mean, like I said, season 3, when that happened, they brought in 20 other people after I left to do the content of what one dude. Army of one. Like I said, Jimmy's the coolest person on there. He's the only real content brought to the season. I don't know the rest of them. Airsoft Fatty seems like a cool guy, but they made him disturbing to look at this season, so it was kind of hard for me. But I don't know him. He seems cool. But if I ever go back, believe me. Oh, Junkfist, I know. But he's also a big punk too. He's mentally handicapped. He is. He's mentally handicapped. He really is, and he's a compulsive liar. Elba recording Elba wife. He just lies and lies. He's a compulsive liar. Alec would rock Famous House 2.0. Oh, dude. I'd rather go on back in as a fish to win if that ever did happen. Because I'd want a chance to win again. Knowing someone people know. But the Blood Games, who knows, I might do something like that. Or if they needed me to fucking go on as freeloader with a chance, I'd do that. You know what I mean? Someone asked me that last night, dude, ever gone camping? Yeah, my dad took me a few times when I was a kid. On the Appalachian Trail and shit, Smoky Mountains. But am I a good camper? Fuck no. Fuck no. I don't know nothing about survival in the fucking woods, but I can climb like a motherfucker. And I'll be a goddamn Monkey King and do whatever the fuck it takes. I get out energized, out entertained. I'll just jump down on the enemies and land on them from the trees. And then disappear right in. I'll run on all fours and everything the whole goddamn season, motherfucker. You wanna see Farrell? Go get it. But no, like, I mean, people have their favorite fish. It all goes to who people relate to really the best, who people feel like they connect with over camera. But when it comes down to the world championships of this shit, I'd win it. Just being truthful, as far as like entertainment wise goes. You know, Jimmy's the only one bringing content from what I'm seeing. Be real, I hated season 1. Would you rather me lie and say it was awesome? I thought season 1 sucked. I did. I thought there was a couple cool people in it. A couple. You know what I mean? Fucking, it was just weird to me. It really was. I was like, why would anybody watch this? Season 2 is more interesting, and I haven't even finished season 2. I'm only watching the real episodes that came out, not recaps. Bloodgames, that feels like that would have been fun as fuck to have been there, but I feel like watching it live would have been a very, very different experience. So, but yeah, I feel like I would have fun doing some shit like that. Appalachian trails are awesome. Tennessee, we always camped out of Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Hike about 8 miles in, 8 miles out. Like, my dad was an Eagle Scout and shit. Like, he loved that shit. We just rarely get a chance to do it. He's always so busy. But yeah, man, guys, I really appreciate everything. Everybody tuning in tonight and shit. It's late as fuck. It's 3 a.m. here. And I got a big day stream to do tomorrow. So, I appreciate everybody. All y'all motherfuckers. I really do. I appreciate it a lot. There's something, like I said, a lot of irons in the fire. A lot of fucking weird shit happening going on. So, I'm just trying to fucking get through it. But people fucking just think like, why is he always fucking? Because I'm constantly goddamn stressed out. All the shit that happens to me every day. I mean, I'm not even talking about the death threats every day that don't stop, this and that. God, dude, it gets... Well, will you just stop threatening and fucking do something about it then? Stop just talking behind a keyboard. That's the shit that makes me mad. Like, I know it's really weird, but this is gonna sound crazy. I really thrive on chaos. I love it. I love chaos. I love, like, I thrive in it. I really do. Like confrontation. I like adrenaline, all that shit. Fucking, and I don't know. But then again, I have things that make it bad because I get mad about the stupidest shit ever that I shouldn't get mad about. Like, and then I lose my focus and start doing dumb shit, making dumb decisions, which throw me off. And then I'm so ADHD. By that time, I've lost my goal entirely and I'm just somewhere else. I don't even remember what I started for, type shit, you know? But yeah. Again. Thank you so fucking much. The other Hassan, the only Hassan in my book, Thomas Carroll. I'm Thomas Carroll. J.M. Kelly for the follow. Haji for the follow. Thomas Carroll. Grunchy. You know, yeah, fuck. Anyways, thank you guys, man. Everybody, like, I appreciate it. I came on late tonight, but I appreciate it more than y'all will ever fucking know. That's why I get excited for every little goddamn bit of it. And I always will. But just wait. I promise I'll bring the heat. Whether, you know, I get the honor of working in the fish tank community again or not, or whether I don't. I'm bringing heat regardless. And shit's popping. Big shit's popping regardless. I hope y'all see y'all soon. I really fucking do. Until then, Alex be out. My Cobra motherfucking monkey. My fucking fam. My fucking Cobra Monkey Nation motherfucker. Love all you motherfuckers. Ooh, ah. And tomorrow when y'all wake up, if y'all busy and shit, I'll be day streaming later. Catch it. But grab the world by the fucking balls. Squeeze it. And carve out your own fucking kingdom. Be a king of your own domain. Like I said, I'm just one of Monkeys and Cobras. Plenty of kings out there. Be one. Chase your dreams. Don't be afraid to do that. I highly encourage, because chances come and go. Don't miss your opportunity when it comes. Go chase that shit. Even if you fail, you'll regret it if you don't. You dig? Love all you motherfuckers. Peace out to tomorrow. Oh, roll Kakana. I wish I could read that name, but shout out to you. What's up? Oh, motherfuckers. Yeah. Oh, these muscle implants. God damn, I am kind of an Adonis, though. Weirdly built. And I eat like shit and shit. Yeah, I get why people hate me. Love you, motherfuckers. Peace. Chase your dreams. I'm serious. Go get that shit. It ain't gonna wait for you. Make it yours. Make the world your own fucking ashtray. 07, motherfuckers. RC1MR, that's right! Ooh, Oh, holy shit! Millennium Odyssey, the web series. Did I forget to tell you? It's now on YouTube, right in front of your fucking faces. We'll probably watch 2 episodes of that tomorrow, too, during a day stream. You know, they're quick episodes, so it's good to fit in, too. 3 and 4. If you haven't seen it, watch episodes 1 and 2. Yep, came back for that. Thomas motherfucking Carroll, Millennium Odyssey, the web series. Hamster, I see you, fam. Thomas, you're my boy, bro. We gotta link up, bro. Real shit. Hit me up. Love that shit. Thanks for sending me off with a smile, bro. 07 again. Yeet. Appreciative every time, brother. Millennium Odyssey, that web series. Go watch that shit. Or at least catch up on 1 and 2, guys. They're like 13, 14-minute episodes. You can come watch it with me tomorrow when I do 3 and 4. Bam. Hell yeah, R1C1. Watch episodes 1 and 2, and then come back and watch 3 and 4 with me tomorrow. Peace out to them, guys. Thomas Carroll, you're the fucking man. RC, 07, Hamster, all you motherfuckers. Love y'all. Dude, poop, boogie, all that. Whimsical asshole. Peace, guys. And thank you for everything. I love this shit. Thank you for making it an actual, a reality.